Hey, everybody. Welcome to a kind of pop up Indie After Dark. I just had a chance to stream tonight and I missed getting to talk with all of you last night. It was really fun to be a part of Play's multi stream and get to have all of that amazing music and everything, but I really miss getting to hang out and chat. So since I had the chance, I was like, let's go ahead and get up here. And I'm actually kind of in between where I need to be to stream well. So I'm streaming from my phone right now. So if I drop out, the panel's going to kind of carry it until I can get back on. But sorry if I'm kind of dipping in and out for a little bit. And please let me know if I go all roboto or something on you. But thank you to
Un
everybody.
arigato.
Yeah, thank you to everybody here on panel. We've got
Get to
Lance
subscribe.
Tiff from Unspecified Podcast Interview, Rescue, Big Chap, and David Devine. Thank you all for being here.
Hello, thanks for having us.
Good to see everybody in the chat.
Hey, hit the thumbs up button.
I already told all you guys hello, but we were still backstage, so I'm back there calling all your names out like
It
a
was.
dork. Hey, good to see you, Ducks. How you doing, Justin? Birthday chat, supervisor. Like, hey, we're not even live and shit. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
man.
Hey, Ducks and Cashew. Anti, thanks for being here and dropping links.
Ghost.
Hey,
What up, Ghost? Hey, Queen Survivor.
good to see you. Algo,
Hey,
good
what's
to
up,
see
everybody?
you. Thanks for coming by. Justin, thank you for being here. Doc Mac, good to see you. Oh,
Garstar,
see,
what up, brother?
is Bra, thanks for being here.
Hey, Anti,
Um,
thank you.
yeah, we're just hanging out tonight, so see where the conversation goes. Um, I was just hearing Big Chap was saying, or was it Big Chap or was it you, Tiff, that said that, uh, what's her name?
Kaylee
Kaylee Mack.
McEnany, it was me.
Yeah, yeah,
She
was gonna go ahead.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
No,
The
you.
prank?
Huh?
Oh,
No,
no, you
you.
go.
No, you.
Just Kaylee McEnany, Trump's former aide, basically, and I'm pretty sure she was White House press secretary for a little while. She is going to fill in the time slot for the prime time part that Tucker left or was forced to leave. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty
Good
pretty
luck.
wild.
I don't know if you guys remember who she is or not.
Yeah, of course. Hey, Queen. Hey, 12B. Good to see you
Well,
here.
she's
Nicola.
already on the one part of that Fox show. What do they call that? The Five or something?
Yeah.
Mm,
Whatever that. I don't know. See little
The
clips
8
of
p.m. Eastern, Fox News tonight.
yeah. Oh, glad you're here, Gra. Glad you found us. KK, always love to see you. Karstar is one of like the people I've known the very longest here on YouTube, and he usually has like really funny things to say, so he always makes me smile. If you're not subbed to Big Tap, you are missing out. Please sub up. Hey, Foamy. Good to see you. Hey, Stevo.
Hey, Steve-O.
Moonchild. Good to see you here. So, what else is going on in the world? I haven't been tuned in. I've been just kind of jumping around busy. I've been
Well,
out a little
today
out.
was the
We had a shooting in Texas.
Yeah,
coronation for King Charles III.
yeah. King Charles, was that today?
Today, he's Kang.
Yeah,
Kang!
Oh Lord.
And
15th.
Queen
Yeah,
Camilla.
good to get to talk to you. I hope you're doing well with 16th. Yeah, did anybody watch? I mean,
I watched a
I
little bit of it, but it was just a spectacle for me.
yeah,
If I really would have watched it, I would have like scoped it out to see all kinds of,
the
if I seen
symbolism.
any reptilians and shit that were in mid process and stuff from going from
It's like
Yeah,
the
outside.
they
dump.
had they had
Hey, Curly.
they had like Emperor Palpatine walking around in the background there, huh?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
You know, 12 Bravo says that shooting in Texas was ugly. He saw it on Twitter.
Was
Yep.
that the one that was at a mall?
Yeah,
A
it
mall
was at the
shooting.
mall in Allen, Texas. It had
Oh,
originally it was 7 were dead.
Yeah, I
Now it's
got
up to 9 because 2 of them they got taken to the hospital died, and there's 3 in
mm.
critical surgery right now, and 2 are stable.
The prayers
Did
for
they
them,
catch
man.
it? Did they get whoever? Did they catch whoever
Oh
did
yeah,
it?
yeah. It was actually happened to be a cop that was off duty. He was there for another reason, and he heard the shooting, and so he went towards the fire. And whenever he engaged with the shooter, he just dropped his ass.
wow.
Mm.
What's
So
that?
is
That's
he? Did he die?
that
Did the shooter die, or is
feels
he
great.
alive?
Yeah, no, he died.
He did die.
Mr.
Yeah.
Guns and Gear on Instagram has pictures of the shooter.
And I got video right here, Indy.
If you share it, I might be able to add it in. I'm not sure. I haven't done this on my
No, I'll
phone.
just try.
Just for clarity, pictures of the shooter post put down.
Frank, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Does that work or no?
Let me see. You already are sharing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can do it from my phone.
All right.
Yeah, and he
So
apparently
give me
he was
like
just he
10
just
more
started
minutes.
shooting too. A few of the witnesses said that there was a man and his son, which it was older son, so it wasn't a little or kid, but and there's I forgot the name of the food place, and they were going to go towards it, and as that he was walking by, he just started just shooting. There was no rhyme or reason.
Rescue, do you think these people are like being MK Ultra, or do you think they really just have something going on? Because it seems like when it rains, it pours with this whole shooting bullshit. And you know they're trying to push the 2A narrative and get all that shit taken away from us.
Personally, I mean, just my own little side thought. I think that a lot of it's intentional manipulation through the social media platforms, and I think that just like we saw, you hear people talk about J6, and you can see the little plants in there and going, ah. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's what exists here on the social media, and I think they get in these
100%.
little suburb urban areas and the TikToks and the Instagrams and the Facebook groups, and they perpetuate that, and they start
Keep
because
the
look at the Michigan
divide.
thing.
One of
Right.
these mass shooters wasn't their thing. That was it a manifesto or what did I hear? That they said they did it because they said that Republicans wouldn't do anything. Maybe they'll hear this. One of the last shooters. I don't think it was the Texas shooter that just happened, but it was like one of the last shooters. But you're absolutely right about it rains it pours, and I think it's definitely. I think MK Ultra. It kind of left the secret. What do you call testing phase, and now it's out in the public. It's in the music, it's in the movies, it's in the social media. It's like.
And so now I feel like everybody is so. Well, first off, we have a whole generation that has not been taught any type of self-control.
See, that's what I go off of when you look at all the riots, and then you look at the engaged conversations in these social medias. You go from encouraging, because I guarantee you look at riots, and if you probably went through that crowd and froze them all and went through half,
Hey,
and then
DS.
went, okay, this is what you're going to be doing. Are you okay with that? Half of them would be like, oh no, this is stupid. This is crazy. But you're in that moment, and I think that's what they're doing here on social media, and they're intentionally instigating because that is a democratic area where that was at.
Yep.
And it's not like they're driving over to this location. It's these areas that are getting propagated. And when you think about the way they control this algorithm, you don't see news from places that they don't want you to. You don't hear anything from places they don't want you to. And when you kind of think about, well, wait a minute, so that you can actually pump all this hatred shit right here in this direct little click of conversations and generate and fuel that group up.
Tugging at the heartstrings, emotional manipulation, charging, political charging.
Yeah, same concept we'd do to positive. You find motivational talkers, and you get people that'll go there because I want to pick me up, and you go there and you're like, yeah, okay, I can do this. Same aspect. I'm pissed off at the world. This ain't happening. You go click, and because you're being directed on here's the views we want you to see, then you're throwing fuel on that fire.
Right.
There you go.
you take into account that all these kids and everybody who's young adult right now, from 17 to 30, they're all so desensitized, bro, from years of witnessing all kinds of crazy shit in games and movies and real life, and it just became commonplace with the shooting. Look at people that live in Chicago, bro. You hear about that
Well,
shit every weekend, like in the teens.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's bad.
But
You
we
think
have,
kids going to school don't think, oh shit, I might get shot. Ooh, look, my cousin got shot. There was a thing where they had this um, fourth grade class, and they said, raise your hand if you know somebody that got shot. Every kid in the class raised their hand.
Now,
Dang.
then just to say something, chap, is do you know that if I were to go out here tomorrow and go down to the Walmart and just talk to people going in, they wouldn't have a clue that that shit happens in Chicago, because that's not what you're shown down here on the little Foxes and the ABCs and NBC channels and all that. You're
Wow.
not shown that.
Or
There's
even your
a
algorithmic bubble, your little Facebook, your little bubble that they have you zoned in.
That's
there's a
it.
weekend kill count where they wrap it up for the weekend from
You
Friday night
guys,
to Sunday.
really, really fast. My key is here, so I'm going to transition inside to my laptop for a few minutes, and then I'll be right
Yes,
back.
ma'am. You got it.
Thanks, guys.
Matter of fact, me and Indy talked about it. Used to talk about it a couple years ago when we ran into each other about the riots and stuff. Because I would sit here and be talking with, like, I'll just say y'all, even though it wasn't y'all, but y'all. And I'm hearing and the stuff that y'all are seeing going on. There was a guy, Villain, uh, used to talk with Villain Report a lot.
What's up,
And
Eddie?
dude, people down here, I could go and show them the stuff he would be showing, and they would go, "That's what?" And I'd go, "Yeah, that's in Portland, or that's in Seattle," and that's it. And they'd go, and I'd be like, "Yeah," and they'd go, "Wow," because see, none of that shit gets. That's when it really zoned in on me, and I was going, "Okay, you're isolating even what people know about things." And then now it's
That's
just
what
even worse.
Twitter. That's what Twitter is and TikTok, bro. That's why they're. I believe that's one of the main reasons why they want to ban TikTok is because it's a constant news source. You see the shit everybody's posting, whatever's going on in their neighborhood all day. Little 10-minute, 15-second, or 10-second, 15-second clips.
Well,
You never
TikTok's actually really worse too, because see, and that's Trump tried to show that back then, but because it was Orange Man was bad, then that
Mm-hmm.
little message got shoved to the side. But he was going, okay, these people have looked into that, and which Steve Crowder did actually a show on it, because people looked into the back end of that program, and what it does when you install it, it will literally gather all the information off your phone and commence to sending it over there to the CCP. And he
Never
tried to
download.
go. That's when he tried to bring it up, going, okay, that needs to be banned, or else you need to sell that part and you need to base it right here in the States. But that needs to stop. And oh man, look at him. He's being so, you know, hating me, and he's talked all that phobic shit. And all of a sudden it goes away. Well, now all of a sudden they bring it up. But this is under the guise of the new Patriot Act 2.0 is what they're doing now. So this is all
Yeah.
because, hey, we can refresh your memory. Remember the evil, bad TikTok? Okay, don't look at how thick it is under the drawer. Just look at the top document. And it's like, wait a minute.
Oh
But yeah,
yeah.
TikTok's very bad. Now, Twitter and Instagram, to me, that's just society is shaping this shit for the most part, because I got people around here just locally that I try to go, why are we having these conversations? I don't do Facebook. I'm not going to have these conversations on that social media. Well, this is where everybody uses. I don't give a shit. There's a forum and a BB thing, and we have a website that can be put right there. Oh, well, that's just there's our excuses because it's this ease of use. It's that convenience.
I was gonna say, yeah, lazy.
Complacency.
They've got them programmed. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to a forum. I want to I use this app for everything, and
Yep.
Facebook can be especially bad about that. If like with us, like if you're into marketplace or I'm always on marketplace looking for crazy redneck dreams. Okay.
But we have, as a nation, we have convenienced ourselves right out of knowledge. So we have a whole generation, and this is not, of course, not a blanket statement. There's still good grandpas and daddies out there that are teaching their kids, and mamas out there that are teaching their kids, and that are really taking the time. But in the cities, in the main culture, we have a whole generation that not only now has no knowledge because they've totally taken it for granted, Why would I need to, write anything down? I can just look it up on YouTube when I need it. Or why would I need to do this? And what's going to happen when YouTube isn't there anymore? All their books are downloaded on Kindle. Well, if there's no power, it doesn't matter if you bought it on Kindle, you don't own it. And we take things for granted so much, coupled with the fact that this generation also has been raised on pacifying, like they've been pacified their whole life from just infancy. Here's a screen, don't bother me, just be entertained. Here's a screen, don't bother me. Here's a TV, here's a video game. And so now they literally cannot handle not being entertained.
Yep.
Hey, can I address their chat real quick? Eddie,
Yep.
she's going right now to hook up her other computer. So
Yep.
she's
Thank you,
muted,
Jeff.
and I don't think she's even reading chat. So
Yeah.
when she gets back in, I'll let her know that you want the link, bro.
Yeah, so just hang tight, Eddie. Thanks, Chip. That's what I was kind of reading that. I was going, I want to.
Yeah, I don't want him thinking that everybody's ignoring him and shit. That's cool. Glad you're
Well,
here.
and I will say that I forgot how long ago it was. I think it was, the smartphones were kind of coming out, and it was coming up with the little Facebook and all the stuff. And I told my wife, I said, all this Facebook crap. I said, do you realize that we have turned the world into a bunch of crack addicts? Because I said, this is all instant gratification. Because that was at the beginning when people would do the stupidest shit going, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm taking a shower. I'm eating some soup.
I got a Coke. I stopped by the gas station.
Yeah.
I'm
and
over
it was
here,
like, holy shit. I said, do you realize what people are instant gratification? I said, this is what dope fiends do.
Yep.
Dope fiends seek instant gratification. And that's now, and my God, here we are 20 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Which I will say, Tim Pool was doing an interview with a guy named Patrick, and I've talked about it before. I think it's PBD.
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Podcast.
Can you hear
Hey,
me all
Indy.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Eddie
Okay.
is in chat,
Yeah.
and he said that he's on Facebook, and he's also got email. But you had asked him to come by, so
Hey, Snooks.
Okay. Yeah. Great, Eddie. Thank you. Let me see, Eddie, if you don't mind. You know what? I'll just go ahead and put it. I'll put it in the chat. Hang on one second. Let me grab the link. Okay.
yeah.
So I have a new mic. So tell me, you guys, if the sound is weird, if I'm too quiet or too loud or
no, I think you
anything like
sound
that.
awesome.
Yeah, sounds
What?
great.
All right.
What?
Great.
What?
Hello,
What?
hello Snooks.
Dang it all. All right.
Hey, Snooks.
Figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, well, if anybody wants to come up, I'm about to put the link.
And see, and I will say that that's one thing with the AI that concerns me, is because just like you were talking about, Tiff, with the Kindle. Well,
Right.
that's a digital book. So, I mean, and I'll just, in a simplified version, you read this book and you read up to page 10, and then you turn it off for the night and go to sleep. But the story's decided to change. So when you go back and you say, oh, and you start reading and it doesn't make sense, and you look
All right,
back
who the
and,
hell
well,
is this
now
guy?
9 is different than what it was.
Yep.
And it's like, just like that. And that's this digital thing is just so.
Give me the hard copy.
I've really
That's it.
gotten into the habit now, like, and this is small and minuscule, but it's my own starting point, I guess, where anytime I find
Eddie, hey Eddie, you have an echo going, Eddie. I'm gonna go ahead and mute you for just a second. It sounds like your YouTube is running in the background.
anytime I find
Thanks
a
for coming up,
recipe,
Eddie.
Good to see you, bro.
Yeah, so sorry about that. Are we okay now?
Perfect.
Yep,
5
sounds
by
good.
5 over here.
Sounds good, Eddie.
Yeah,
Thank you.
my audio was tampered with, so like over at
No, you sound
over at Camp Gmail, so I have to do a slight adjustment. But anyway, how are you guys?
Doing
Good.
pretty good.
Pretty good.
Hey,
you
look
got?
who's here.
What?
Hey,
Making the
Clay.
rounds.
There he is. He
Good
followed
to
me.
see you,
guys
Clay.
Hey, Clay.
Good. How are you doing tonight? You've been busy.
Yeah, I'm busy. It's supposed to be my night off.
I was seeing you around throughout the day, Clay.
Yeah, well, I have a show on Saturdays,
Hold on.
but now it's my night off, so I have the
Just
next
calm
couple of
down,
days off. I
everybody.
can
Here.
relax.
Right, Dave?
Yeah,
I don't know if your mic is a little low, Clay, or if it's just me.
I can turn it up a
There we
little bit.
Oh, he's probably just
hold on.
exhausted.
Yeah, I'm just
Hey,
not talking very loud.
Good to see
Hey,
you.
Keith.
Thanks for coming
I
out.
turned it up a little bit there.
Yeah, it's good.
And don't forget about the recipes, Tiff. Just wait a minute. I was
Yeah,
curious.
sorry. Continue.
Oh, I was just saying, like, so because when if the electricity goes off and you don't have access to this, if you, I suggest if you find anything, like I keep recipes, so if I find a recipe online, I'm writing it down right away, just so that I don't lose it. But any information, any hobby that you like have an interest in, or would be beneficial to you in an emergency situation, I would recommend getting that in a book. Like, and there are so many like army surplus stores that have little, it's little pamphlets on first aid or other things. And
This book right here is badass. If you don't have this one,
the self-sufficient
Hold on
life.
one second,
and
I'll put you on
that's
solo.
awesome.
That's awesome, man.
I really want to get that. The
it's got everything, bro. I mean, everything. How to plant any kind of fruit or vegetable, what region, how to butcher, how to shear sheep. Like, there's blueprints on how to build all kinds of stuff. Chicken coops, how to get power from the wind.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
find
That's
that.
cool.
that's
Yeah.
a
Will you
good
show
book
the
to
cover
have.
again? Big
It
chat?
covers
Will you show
everything
that
to live
cover?
on your own without anything. To go completely
Chat,
off
put
the
the big cover back up.
John
There it is.
Seymour,
John
The
Seymour.
Self-Sufficient Life and How
It's
to Live
like
It.
The classic Back to
31
Basics guide to go into
31
secret.
something on Amazon. I forget what it costs completely. What's up, Ronnie?
Cool.
Definitely good skills to have.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's
If
good
you
to
got
have the hard
chickens, this
copies
one's a
too.
good one
So
for
you,
chickens.
yeah.
Asian chickens. There's blueprints in here too for chicken coops and stuff.
Is that a story? Is that a story one?
Yeah,
This
Samantha, I
one?
love it.
No,
Yeah.
it's just a reference.
Okay.
Bro,
It tells you like it'll break down every breed of chicken and how hardy they are, what color eggs they lay, how broody they
That
can
couple,
become,
their
life
last
expectancy.
names. Sorry.
Like
Yeah.
charted. I'm sorry. It's like charted all up.
It's cool, man.
Pretty
oh
interesting.
man, that's a good one.
Being
Excited.
self-sufficient is a good thing, man.
I get excited about books too, man. I love
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Hey,
Who is
Silver Girl.
speaking?
It's just
I'm
interesting to have, you know.
Well,
You never
it's hard.
know.
It's hard for people
Yeah, he's still
like me
back there.
because I live in the middle of the city, the concrete jungle, so we can't really have
Mhm.
chickens because we don't have a
You got
backyard.
a
You know what
silcock
I
key.
mean?
Hey, Ronnie.
A what?
A silcock key.
I'm not
You
sure what
live in
you're
the
talking
city?
about.
It's a 4-way device used for opening up water spigots on the side of municipalities or schools or churches. Because if you walk up to like a bank and you see a little spigot or water access, it'll just
yeah.
have like a little
Oh,
square
yeah.
hole on the top.
Yeah, I know
Well,
what you're talking about.
Silver Girl.
Silcock key, you can get them, bro. They're two. They
Yeah.
come 2 in a pack, and you can access water anywhere in the city with one of them, provided water's safe to drink and all that.
Right, that's the real thing.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
have y'all seen how many brain-eating amoebas have been popping up lately?
You're welcome, ducks.
How many what? I missed it.
Thank you.
Brain-eating amoebas in the water. We're actually kind of used to it down here in Louisiana. Like for many years, it's been a thing where at certain times of the year, don't like make sure you're not using a neti pot, with just tap water, which you're not supposed to do anyway. But and be careful about getting water up your nose, because if water goes up your nose, you could contract this brain-eating amoeba. And it's like killed
Really?
people.
Thank you,
It
Tina.
used-
Hi,
Well, it's killing people because this day and age, it's hard to find a brain for them to feed on.
That's right.
Just saying.
And it used to be just, maybe one person a year would die of it in Louisiana type deal. But lately, Florida's had it. I just seen a kid in Michigan had it now.
Hey, what part of Michigan? I'm in the south.
Shoot, I apologize. I don't know exactly, but I'll find the article and can pull it up.
He went up inside of a Democrat's brain and be like, "Damn, I'm starving up in here.
It's empty up here.
Ain't nothing to eat."
So much fun.
Somebody was here before me and shit.
I think there's plenty of Republicans that be on the same boat.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Most used car salesmen, politicians,
Lawyers.
bankers, lawyers.
Broken says, I filter my water through coffee. That's right.
Musicians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's right.
like
Clay,
that.
Yeah.
But for real, like, I don't know if anybody has seen, but there's this one little documentary, if you will, that Landon showed me of city plumbers in New York. And they open up this pipe that
wasn't just in New York. It was a whole, like, the water mains are. So,
Ghost.
like, do what?
creepy.
Oh, is Ghost backstage?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
some reason,
I
I'm
don't know if
trying
that's
to
why
let
he
him
did
in.
not talk or
And
what.
here we go.
Oh, there he is.
There we are.
What's
What's
up,
up,
Ghost?
bro?
Hey, Ghost.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming up.
Absolutely.
This might
What's
be
up,
the first
everybody?
time you've been on my panel, I think. Which is kind of crazy.
I think it
Glad
is.
you're here.
I think it is.
Yeah,
Well, thank you for having me.
of course. So we're just hanging out and talking.
Dang, we're going to start getting ganged up by educators here before long.
There you go. Anti drop the link for the
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of times, Ghost, when you've been talking about education.
Kyle went out, Indy. Every other word's gone.
Yep. Are you walking around the classroom? You need to be sitting still, ma'am.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I can tell.
Hey, busy girl.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
What up, Craig? Hey, Don.
All right. There's
We
like a
could hear
big
you.
delay, though.
I was going to say, if the only thing you said was, "Can you hear me?" then yeah, we heard you just fine. But if there was something before or after that, then no.
That was it. Hey, Craig, you weirdo. What's happening?
Craig.
You still around?
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yep.
ma'am.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying, Ghost, that I always want to like pick your brain when you're talking about education, or I'm on the same page with you.
Right.
So it's good to have you up here.
Hey,
Yeah,
by
no
the way, Ghost, I was actually talking about you yesterday when I went to see my grandson, because my grandson's mom, it's not my son's wife, but it's his mama. Well, we were talking while I was visiting with him. Well, we kind of got to talking about some of the younger generation stuff, and I actually talked about that story. I forgot it. You were up with Native, I think, and you were talking about the students you had and how the females have that little goal. It's like I need to get 3 or 4 individual baby daddies and
Yeah.
max dollars. And she was just like, "Are you kidding me?" And I go, "Oh no." I said, "That was straight from a teacher, and that was his students." It's right there.
I overheard it. Yeah, it's a true story, straight from I think she was 13 or 14, and that was her goal in life, was to just
Hey, Chuck. Good to see you.
get knocked up
Wow.
by 4 men.
Wow.
Sorry.
Oh, I do know some skanky hoes that have done that. I
Give me just
definitely
one
do.
sec. Give me one sec, because Indy Rick is in actually chat, so I just figured I'd highlight that real quick since it's been a while since we've seen
Oh,
him.
Ricardo. Okay,
Yep,
hold on a second. I'm
Ricardo,
not there. Let
Aussie
me
from down under.
scroll down.
What's up, brother?
See you, bro.
Ricardo, it's good to see you. Thank you, Rescue. Let me keep scrolling here. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Brady
sorry, I didn't mean to
Bunch,
cut nobody
right?
off, but I saw that name, and we haven't seen him in a while. And down under,
Yeah.
he's kind of a little ways away.
Ricardo's like a brother we've known for a long time. So it's good to see you here. I hope things are going well by you, Ricardo.
He's a fellow
If you're ever
patriot.
able to come up, on panel, I'd love to hear from you and just get like an update on you and on how things are by you too. The link is pinned at the top if you're able, but if not, thanks for coming by. Thanks to everybody who's here. I know some people I haven't been able to say hi to, but I'm seeing you all here, so thank you for being here.
That's not what she was saying backstage, just so y'all know.
I wanted to say something to Anti real quick. Anti was modding last night in our multi-streams, and he was modding just more than one chat. I don't know how many chats he was modding, but I know he was busy. And I just want to let you know, Anti, I appreciate what you did last night. And also, I got next Friday's already set up and ready to go, so I'll add the participants when I verify them.
Super mod area, Anti.
Super mod.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, thank you to Anti and Mike and all my mods who are here always.
Overachiever.
All that you guys do.
Yeah, big shout out to you, my friend.
You know I love you. I'm just kidding.
There are 3 Antis. And I think there's only one that we're talking about.
I only recognize one Anti at Jack.
Right. I know.
Sorry.
It's a touchy subject too. But there is an Anti that goes up and sings. And Anti at Jack is not that Anti, which I think you'd be glad that I clarified.
The funny thing is, the both of them were in the same chat. I know which one they're talking about.
Dearly. Good to see you, honey.
I only recognize one. Sorry.
So I was working all day in the shop.
Good
all day today and all night last night in the shop, and I printed the first printed the first couple of T-shirts for Natives Outliers is members only.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they turned out really good. You guys want to see them?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Ghost has just started a screen printing business. Oh, thank you, Snooks. Always appreciated, never expected, all that jazz.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I like that.
Ghost has been
job,
doing, he's got into some screen printing on hoodies and shirts and all kinds of stuff. And anybody, matter of fact, I mean, I don't know if like Clay or any of you with the channels, but he's doing it, I know, for the other channels. He's got his Ghost Designs dot, oh shit, what is it? Ghost Designs dot what?
Ghost Designs dot shop.
Shop, that's it, dot shop. But if you get with him, you know, he can actually print your stuff, and you have your logo, and it's got on his thing, you have your own little section so people can go to your little merch part and stuff.
Yeah, you have your own page. Like all the content creators have their own page. So if somebody is watching your stuff and they click your link that you have, it'll take them
Ghost
straight
Design
to your
Products?
Ghost
Dot
Design. Ghost Designs dot shop. I design logos as well. So it works out pretty good. But all right, this is what I did for Native and his members only, the Outliers. I did it in black and white. So this is the
Wait,
front.
let me put you on full screen. Sorry, hang on one second. We can see it a little bit better.
There it is.
All right, so this is the front.
Oh, nice.
Outliers. Cool.
That's awesome. I love it. I love the tomahawk.
The back says "Fight the System."
Those are great.
Then you've got on the left sleeve, you've got Native's logo.
Yeah.
And then
be sure and do your spill with the flag so everybody would know Ghost.
The right sleeve is the flag, the assaulting flag, and it's got my webpage underneath it.
That's great.
So cool.
Yeah, those are looking wonderful.
And if I heard Ghost right one time, he said there's only one requirement for him making you a shirt, and that's because it won't leave his place without a flag on it.
No, nothing leaves my shop without a flag. I won't print it. Period.
Love it. It's great.
Well, just to let you know, I had an artist ask me just in the last couple of days if I knew anybody. An artist is looking for a new merch shop, and he just asked me in the last couple of days if I knew anybody. Because right now he's kind of using Teespring,
Yeah, that's why I
And
started it. Teespring's crazy on their prices, man.
yeah,
Mhm.
and that's why he's looking for somebody else, and he's a
Yeah,
pretty popular artist.
I'm doing T-shirts, I'm doing hoodies, hats, beer koozies, aprons for the canimals. I mean, if I
Are
can,
you able? Are you able? I know it's tricky. Are you able to get things that are made in the USA? Are you working towards that, or is that? I know
uh,
it's really hard to do.
it's not impossible to get stuff made in the USA 100%. Even when you get a label that says made in the USA, there's a damn good chance that it was just put together in the USA. It doesn't really
Yeah.
mean that it's made in the USA. So
Hey, Indy,
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not
it's
specifically ordering from China, but
it's 15th Ben that was asking me about a new merch
Oh,
shop. So
awesome. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
yeah, I mean, just there's a contact tab on my website
Great.
to where you can send me a message, and
Yeah, I can put you guys, Ghost, I can get you guys in communication with each other.
yeah,
yeah,
cool.
he's looking for
That'd be
something
awesome.
solid because he's got a pretty good backing already. And
B, if you wouldn't mind showing your face really quickly, just to make sure it's you. We
Hey,
had
but
to
he's
Dawn
like get
Chill.
just he
that
doesn't want
earlier.
to use Teespring in
Yep.
them because he
Wonderful.
just
Thank
don't
you.
think a T-shirt's worth $45. You know what
Exactly.
Right.
Like my
Yeah.
shirts,
Yeah.
my t-shirts, like this one's a little bit more expensive because it's front, back,
Mhm.
and both shoulders, and it takes a lot of ink. I mean,
Mhm.
that's
I
a
mean?
lot
Yeah,
of ink.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like
It
More
looks
a basic,
custom.
great. It looks really
like a
great.
basic t-shirt with like if you just wanted like a small chest piece, that's like $15. If it's just like a logo on the front or the back, and it's not like solid ink, it starts at like $15. At Teespring, that's like $40 just to get it to your
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
I can't really do anything about shipping. I mean, shipping, U.S. Postal Services went nuts. I mean, it's like $10 to ship fucking anything, and that's
Hmm.
like the smallest box they have. I am working with a different shipping company that I found out. Grumpy Acres turned me on to them a couple days ago, and I'm working on setting up an account with those guys, and they're supposed to be like 40% cheaper than USPS, so it may be a little bit cheaper, but like I've already shipped out. Hillbilly Homesteader ordered 10 shirts. I shipped his stuff out. Actually, he probably got it today. I shipped his stuff out. Um, I helped him design the. He told me, like what his farm was. I'm like, just tell me what you do, and we'll design a logo. And him and I got together, just sending images back and forth and ideas. And I designed his logo for him. It turned out freaking awesome. But right now, I think I have 8 or 9 content creators on the
Yeah, I
web
was
page
just
right
looking at
now.
that. Yeah, I was just looking
So,
at that actually.
and I've got a buttload of designs that I'm still working on. But the problem is, I work full time. I'm a full time school teacher, so it's like I get home at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I try to spend 3 or 4 hours designing shirts and in the shop and getting some sleep and going back to work. So once summertime gets here, I'll have a lot more time to focus on doing it. But
Mhm.
it's coming together pretty good. I'm having a blast doing it. It's fun, and the cool part is it's like the whole reason why I started this. I'm not gonna lie. I was drunk one night watching YouTube, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna order a shirt. And I think it was either Angry. I was either watching Angry or Prepper Tribe. I can't remember who it was I was watching. I'm like, I'm gonna get a shirt, and I clicked on their store tab, and it takes me to Teespring. And to get like one T-shirt with just like a little chest piece, that was it, just like a little circle on your boob. It was like $40.
$45. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
Ghost, we have a
what?
couple people asking about logos. Do you do logo design?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like all the logos like every single logo
Glad
I've
you're here,
done so
Don.
far, I've designed. Yeah.
Don, I'm trying to
Yeah.
follow everything going on, but I love you tons and glad you're here. Glad you caught me live.
Yeah, there's a tab on the webpage all the way over to the right at the top,
Yeah,
and it
we'll do
says
link.
contact, new contact something. But you can send
Contact.
me a
Yeah.
message, and I'll email you back, and you tell me like either specifically what you want, or if it's
Much love,
like
D.
Hey, Ghost.
what you like, and then we'll work it out.
So
Yeah, I'll
Eddie up
pass it
here on
on to my
panel
friends.
in
I have a
private
bunch
chat,
of.
he asked if would you have a problem sending to Ireland because that's where he's at.
I don't have a problem sending it at all if you don't have a problem with the shipping,
Right.
because pretty
Yeah,
freaking
shipping.
international, it's like
Mhm.
it's going to cost. I don't know the exact
Right,
price to
Chuck.
ship to Ireland or England or
Yeah, no,
overseas.
I know. There's a lot of
It's not cheap.
shipping problems. Like,
Yeah.
but,
Anti or Mike, if you could
I
drop
mean,
those
I
links
don't know.
again, that'd be
I
great.
understand if you like.
Oh, thank you, Virginia.
If you can't do it, you know, it's. I mean, it's no problem. You know?
Yeah. What's
Well,
up,
and I know a
Bruce? I'll
lot
tell
of
you what.
musicians and artists that might want a good merch place to
Yeah.
put their merch, because I hear a lot of them talking about, man, I want to do merch for my music and stuff, but it's Teespring just charges too much. Nobody wants to spend $40 on a fucking T-shirt.
Yeah, that's why I decided to do this. I was just like, I'm gonna print it myself. You know?
Well, I'll send your web page to my friends, and
Great.
Yeah.
hopefully
I mean, if it
something
can
will
be
come of
printed,
that.
I'll print it. You know, and that's the reason I started it, was because, like, I wanted, because I'm not just a content creator. I'm also, somebody from the community, and I would love to be able to support the channels that I follow, and get some of their merch.
Ricardo, is that you?
You would have to literally mortgage your
All right,
house
I see you.
to get merchandise from, like, if you follow, 2 or 3 different
You wanna
channels. I was like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Hold on one
Yeah.
second, Ghost. Rick, do you want to stay on screen?
Yeah,
Hey, Virginia.
like $65
All right,
bucks
I'm
for a
bringing it up.
hoodie. $80 for a hoodie. Come on.
My
Hey.
hoodie.
Look at that.
What's up,
Bro,
bro?
Aussie.
Roots,
It's
what's
good to
up?
see
Hey, how you
you.
doing, bud? No way, dude. How are
How have you been?
Surviving.
It's been
Surviving.
too long. I'm so glad you came up to say hi. I want to give you a big hug and just reach through the whole thing and just
Yeah,
hug ya.
same. Everyone, hope everyone's
Big
well.
bro fist. Bam.
Right?
Oh, man. So great.
So
that
how
one
have you
there
been? I know you've been busy. What how are things
No,
going?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, down under. What can we say? They're watching all this crap with Prince Charles. Who cares?
Mhm.
Doesn't do
missed
nothing
it.
for Australia. So yeah, no, we're doing well. Everything's pretty cool. Yeah.
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 Things are going well with business and everything.
Yeah, small businesses are still trying to recover, as all businesses around the
Yeah.
world with small business. But yeah, just finding food and stuff is getting expensive. So
Really?
What's
What can we
let's go
say?
for some basics. What's the price of a dozen eggs or a gallon of milk?
All right. So fuel, gasoline, for a liter, we're paying $1.90 a liter. So that's for
Okay,
one
and
liter.
Damn,
is
that's
it like
like
3 liters in a
that's
gallon?
like
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Four.
yeah. And then
So
eggs,
4?
we're paying for eggs
Oof.
as a
Yeah, that's
dozen.
like
We're paying about
$8 a gallon.
$2.
Yeah, like $7.50 a gallon or so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
How much were the eggs?
Whew.
$10, 10 Aussie dollars for a
Damn,
dozen.
for a dozen? Holy
Yeah.
shit!
I always
Well-
said it was going to be $1
Coming-
an egg. Watch, it'll
Coming
get up.
our way.
Now,
Watch.
Three years ago in America, you could get a dozen of eggs for 99 cents. We got picked up a dozen of eggs the other day. I think it was 3 something
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
a dozen of eggs.
I get mine right out from the yard, right out there.
I know.
I
I
might
love
have to
that.
come to
Love
Rescue's
that,
place and
actually.
take his eggs, I think, during the night.
For you, brother, I'd give them
Like
to
gold.
Yeah, no. Just in general, things are expensive now. Like milk is expensive. Yeah. Young families are struggling here in Australia, and there's a lot of families that are going bankrupt on loans and stuff, which is quite scary. But it's happening everywhere, isn't it? All over the world, pretty much. Hearing the same story. So
Yeah, just it's happening here too in America, just on different levels.
yeah. And
Yeah.
you guys need to
Mr.
kick
Smith?
out George Soros. I think he's a big problem over there in the States. That guy is just, I don't know, he's pure evil, isn't he? Just what he does
Yeah.
and what he does with the money. So
Yeah, they pretty much all are, I think.
yeah. Apart from that,
Yep, that's him, Don. Mr.
G'day.
Smith, it's good to see you. Yeah.
that's
You
it.
got to see your knife line,
What's up,
right?
Smitty?
Just cranking the tunes, Rescue, bit of Van Halen, Aussie, bit of Motley Crue here and there.
There you go. How's the podcast thing going?
Oh, I haven't had a chance to, mate. I'm too busy with doing other things with work and that, and yeah, just we're plan on relocating from where we are. We live behind a major hospital here in Melbourne, Australia, so not good people around the hospital. So we're just trying to relocate out into bigger, more land, farmland sort of thing. So yeah.
Oh yeah, right on, brother.
Yeah, man.
Man, it's good to see you, buddy. And you're
It
smiling,
is
and
really
that's
good to see
good.
you.
Yeah, that's it. And big chap, loving your clips, man. And
What's up, boy?
His memes.
kicking ass as usual.
Good to see you. Appreciate
Yeah, lots
it.
of truth. Lots of truth you're getting out. I love that, big chap.
Yeah. And that's about it, really.
Yeah.
How's Zach going? I haven't seen Zach for a while.
Yeah. I haven't seen him streaming so much. He's done some unboxing videos I know I've seen.
Yeah.
And I think he's just getting the things done in real life, in person.
I think he
So-
came by. It was like has it been a week? A week or 2 weeks ago, somewhere in there. He come up one morning I was on, and he come by, and they came up on panel. He's been doing good. His business thing seems to be taking off.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So he's growing stuff.
Yeah,
You went sideways, Ghost.
So did Eddie.
Yeah, and Rescue.
I'm adjusting.
I was just following Ghost. I looked over at Ghost screen. It was like, okay.
And my phone's acting all haywire. It won't stay on. It's weird. The screen keeps going dark.
Well, hey, Clay and Eddie, I don't know how long you guys are able to stay up on panel, but are you either of you wanting to play some music for us?
Yeah, I'll play whenever you want me to.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Hey, Monique.
Maybe play a song or two, and then we can come back to talking for a bit and
You bet.
see who's up for hanging out to play again later or whatever.
Absolutely.
What up, Monique?
Oh, Monique, good to see you. Glad you're here. Hey, Nosy. All right, let me.
It's good to see Dawn Shell. I hadn't seen Dawn Shell in a while, so it's good to see her.
I know, it's great. She's here. I see her on Eli's channel a bunch. And when I make it over to Rumble for CanCon.
All right, I will start with this one. Get warmed up a little bit. It's just a 3-chord progression. It's very easy. It's just an E minor, a D, and an A.
And it's called something like that.
Right.
But it's fun to play with, even though it's just a small 3-chord progression. The title of it's actually Emotional Acoustic Guitar Backing Track, but it's just E minor, D, A chords, 3-chord progression. But I have fun playing it, so.
Awesome. Thank you, Clay.
Something like that.
Right on.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to say it, Clay. That was great.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That was
that
thank
was hot for sure.
you so much for whenever you appear.
Oh, you bet. Anytime.
You guys getting
A little
some
bit of rock and
buffering?
roll.
My connection apparently isn't great tonight, unfortunately, but it sounded good on my end.
Good job, like always, Clay.
Yeah, no, it sounded good.
Yeah. Oh, here,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah,
I'll
okay.
take you off the big screen there.
See you later,
Yeah, if
D.
anybody's not subscribed to Conspiracy Music, please go and sub. You're missing out.
Hi, Miss D.
I know
Hi, Queen Bee.
somebody's trying to come in, but we do have a full panel.
Maybe we'll
Want me
step
to drop
down.
off
So
for a
Yeah,
while?
we can step down.
We can step
Wait.
down.
Be cool if it was Mr. Smith.
Here, I'll step down.
yeah.
Y'all have a good night, and I will holler at y'all later.
Okay. Are you sure, Brian? Rescue. All right.
He's out.
Thank you. Have a good night, and thanks for being here. Yeah. And if you want to come back up later, you can. All right. Well, whoever was trying to come in, I couldn't see who it was. It just said somebody. There's a spot available. Come on up. First come, first serve, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Indy.
There was a question for you, Clay. I'm trying to find it. I think it was Broken Patriot was asking about using that song. Here we go. Let me see if I can pull it up here. To use for some time-lapse videos. Are you okay with people using your music for things like that?
Yeah, they can use my music for whatever you like. I don't actually have that one on. I don't have that one in a video, so that one you'd have to clip from the actual live stream because that's the only place I play it. But yeah, anything over on my channel, people are welcome to use. A lot of people use it already, but yeah.
Yeah. Whoever's coming up backstage, I'm not seeing a name or anything, so sorry, and I don't recognize who this is. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to say you can't come up, bud. I'm sorry. If you want to come say something in chat, and I know who you are, that's cool. But I'm not recognizing you, so I'm gonna leave you backstage. Sorry.
Indy, I'm going to head off. I've just got to get some boys at the local pub here. So to everyone there, stay safe, stay free, and take care. Yeah, till next time. Yeah.
Later, bro.
Love
Take
you
care,
so much,
yeah?
Ricardo. Thank you for coming up. I really, it's
next
so
time
good
I'll
to
come
see
up.
you.
brother.
Catch
Stay
you
safe
guys.
out there.
Take care.
Oh, hey, I want
Yeah,
to say
much love
thank
to you and your family.
Thanks to Buffering for
Good to
last
see
night.
you, Rick.
What a great thing to be able to see him. Okay, let me see the front CD. Oh. Okay, wait. If it's you,
Bro,
send me a
bro.
message in Discord, and then I'll know. Yeah, send me a message in Discord.
Buffering says, please be closed.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I know. That's the dilemma, right?
Right?
Been there and done that on here a few times now. So
Indy, I'm going to drop down too in case someone else wants to come up. Everybody, thanks for a cool show. I'll
Hey,
be
David.
watching in
Yeah.
in the chat.
nice, Anti.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, David.
David,
Before
thank
you
you so
leave.
much for coming up.
Yeah, yeah.
Before you leave, David,
Yeah.
would you be interested in doing or being part of an 8-channel multi-stream that I do on Fridays from 6 p.m. to midnight Eastern time? Last Friday was the first one we did. We had 7 channels all going live at the same time, and we had like 108 people watching, something like that. It was pretty amazing. But I'm opening it
I
up
was
to-
one of the ones watching. Yeah, I was watching. Yeah.
I wanted to open it up to some of the people in the music community, some people outside the music community, but I know you are both because I know you make and play music as well. So just wondering if you're interested in something like that.
Yeah, actually, I would love to do that. Yeah, absolutely. How were you guys doing that? Were you streaming? Were you restreaming?
StreamYard.
Oh, all through StreamYard? Okay.
Yeah, I got the pro plan, so I'm able to pick 8 destinations.
Oh, I got you. Okay. All
And,
right. Right on.
Yeah, you can stream
one
on
of the
your
other-
own, too, basically.
I already have 2 people that's going to be there. We're going to be streaming to a music group on Facebook called Headphones and Microphones. Are working towards 500 followers right now. Also, Steve Harloha is going to be up there.
You hear that?
With me, I know you know him.
Yeah, that's great.
Hold on, I mean, I'll
Yeah, so we'll be streaming on Steve's channel as well. And if you want to be one, I'll put you on the list, and you can get a hold of me through Steve. Steve has my number actually. So.
Okay. Yeah.
If you know Steve really well, you know what I mean. If not, we can get in touch through email. I have a Discord. I also have, Facebook and IG, whatever.
Yeah, I got it all too. But yeah, I would be absolutely interested in that. That would be great. Yeah, I watched. It was last night, right? You were streaming.
Yeah,
I watched last night. Yeah, I was watching on Indy's channel. It was awesome. But yeah, I would love to do that. I can get a hold of you. I can get a hold of you through Steve or directly. Okay. And you can get a hold of me directly as well too. Info on YouTube. I don't know if you go to my channel, but
I'll get in touch with you here in the next couple of days.
Yeah, let me know and help walk me through like the logistics of it, and then okay, and then I would love to do it. That'd be absolutely awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put you on the list, and I'll get in touch with you. And that gives us 4 right now. So I still got 4 more artists that I'm gonna find that are gonna come up and stream
Monique,
as well.
I thought about that lots of times last night.
Right.
That was crazy. They did.
Well,
They did a multi-stream jumping around thing. It was just nuts. It was kind of with the prepping community, and people were all over the place. Like nobody really knew what was going on, and it was nuts. But they did it a little differently, and I can't remember exactly how it worked out. Ghost, were you a part of that? I think you're muted. I think you're muted, Ghost.
Yeah.
I'll get in touch with you, though, David.
All right. Thank you, Clay. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, too. And Indy, thanks for having me up on the panel.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you.
And everybody, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, have a great night.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, Monique.
Always.
Hey, Ridge Runner. Good to see you. Ghost, I think you're still muted. We're not hearing you.
I'm pretty sure he said, "What the fuck?"
Right? So we can just do like bad lip reading.
Is that better?
Yep.
Is that better? Yeah, my phone's acting really crazy. It's like really weird. Like it won't stay on. It keeps like going dark. I have to keep touching the screen. I don't know what's going on.
My connection's bad too. So
made in China. What are you gonna do?
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I was watching last year. It was hilarious because I was on my vacation when that happened. And it's like everybody went live at the same time, and they were all bitching about everybody else being live while they're live and stepping on each other's toes and going back and forth, and they were double dipping in others. It was hilarious.
It was hilarious. It was really funny. And then they were all jumping. They didn't do it the same way, though, Clay. So the way they did it, they were jumping from panel to panel.
Oh, yeah. It was crazy.
So it was nuts. It was just nuts. It was different.
Like trying to understand it and keep up what was going on is fucking fruitless because you had no idea what was going on.
Well, I'm bringing something new.
Like everybody was live on their own channel at the same time, hopping back and forth on other people's channels and panels, and it was just crazy. They broke the internet.
This Friday, I'm going to do something new. I'm going to bring in a rally call, and we're going to pick one person, like maybe an artist that only has 35 subscribers.
Let's let David.
And we'll do a rally call and post his link in all of the chats, and everybody can go over there, leave a comment, and subscribe to the person, and give them, 30, 40 person boost all at once. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Clay, I kind of did this a little bit last night, but maybe when they're playing, when that person is playing, have everybody go to their chat to leave the comments for that person. You know what I mean? And that'll kind of keep the flow. But yeah, that might work out well. But it was great.
Over.
Yeah, it was great last night.
I had a lot.
Especially for the first one, I thought it went really well.
Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to more. Well, I'm going to be doing them every Friday this month, and then it'll only be once a month after that.
Mm-hmm.
Thought I seen Eddie pick up his guitar.
Hey, Roots.
Yo.
Guess what comes in the mail Monday?
in the mail on Monday.
Yeah. Aprons.
Oh, I was gonna say your chlamydia results, but aprons.
I already got those. It was like real quick. It was quick and painful.
Right. The swab.
Yeah, I got aprons or an apron coming, a test apron coming Monday to print for the cannibals.
Did you get olive drab?
You what?
You got some olive drab?
I can't hear you. Why are you?
Yeah, you're really quiet.
Jab.
Yeah. Let me check my settings. Hold on.
I might be able to turn you up over here too.
Audio. Okay, I'm turning up my audio. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. Do you have aprons that are you gonna have some that say "Show me your can"?
The art
yeah.
that I've done, the art that I've done so far, it says "Don't touch my jiggler." I've got a couple others that I'm working on.
Yes, I want one.
So the first one's gonna say "Don't touch my jiggler."
That's fantastic.
But yeah, I ordered one to print and see how it turns out, before I order like a whole bunch or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like I got all kind of shit coming. I got long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts, hoodies, any color you want of anything, hats.
You got fitted hats, bro, like flex fit?
Yeah, I can get any of it. Anything you want, I can get it.
What about
like right, I've got a couple of trucker hats I'm messing with right now. The ones that are all banged up and they're all distressed. And then the flex fit. But I'm gonna get good with the trucker hats before I spend the money on the flex fits because they cost like 3 times as much as a regular hat to print on. So
yeah.
But I'm doing beer koozies, tote bags.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Do you guys? Does somebody has some kind of background noise that's going, like maybe a fan or some kind of buzz of some kind?
I can hear it. I'll mute first.
Okay, whoever just muted, it's you.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's done, whatever it is. So that's great. Thank you.
The rain chilled out, so I unmuted over here.
Good night, Gra. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I ordered a bunch of neoprene koozies. I'm printing Papa's Farm stuff tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
that's
awesome.
cool. Yeah, Papa's awesome.
Yeah, and I think it took us about 2 weeks to get his logo worked out. He's got a really cool logo. It's badass. So I'm printing his stuff tomorrow, and his shirt's going to be the first multicolor shirt that I've ever printed. 2 colors versus just black and white. His has got it's a really pretty design. It's up on the website, but it's a rooster on a fence with sunrise, so it's going to be really cool. I'm doing his stuff tomorrow.
Before long, you'll be doing rainbows.
Rainbows?
Yeah.
It'll be a legit rainbow. It won't be a rainbow on the flag. I promise you that.
Yeah, Ronnie was around.
Actually, I can't. I gotta backtrack on that because one of my shirt designs that I haven't put on the website yet. You guys let me know because I mean I don't even know if we can talk about that here or not. Let me know, Indy. The whole trans thing. Is that like a?
Yeah, I mean, I think there are people with all different views in this community,
right,
when it comes to that. So it's it can be a touchy subject, but that's what we're here for. Have the conversation.
Like if most people in your community are like the ones in my community or our community, I mean, they're open to the possibility that everybody can freely choose what to think and what to believe in.
Right.
And, accept it, and to me, the whole topic of trans this, trans that is just, it's kind of like when people want to talk about the Second Amendment and gun control. We shouldn't even be having a topic. It says shall not be infringed. Move the fuck on. There's no reason to talk about regulating gun control, this and the other. It shall not be infringed. What part of that do you not understand? Get the fuck off the page. Turn the page, And it's like with the trans thing.
That's why there's a period.
I give 2 shits what you do in your free time.
Right. I'm a science teacher.
Yeah.
I'm a biology teacher. I'm a science teacher. All right. And when I hear somebody say I'm non-binary, well, that's fucking impossible. Everything's binary. Everything is binary. Everything is binary. You are born with this or you're born with that. You can't change it. You can chop it off if you want to and be useless to both sexes. That's up to you.
So kind of where I land on all of that is I know that some people believe that the Bible's very straightforward about all of that. To me, it's not as cut and dry. I feel like and even if it is something that is a sin or is wrong, to me, the Bible is also very clear about not judging others, and we all have our own sins. So
Absolutely.
for me, it's a non-issue. I'm not trying to judge any of you for any of the things that you are doing that I deem right or wrong. That's not my place. I'm here to
Right.
love on people and to show God's love to others,
Yeah. I mean, if
Yeah,
you want
I
to
don't judge.
pretend to be a member of the opposite sex, that's your thing, man. I mean, when I was growing up, I had plenty of friends that had imaginary friends. I wasn't obligated to interact with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
I
where
mean,
I have a problem is the pushing of any ideology on anyone else. That's part of
absolutely.
America is that we have the freedom of choice. So,
Right.
having the conversations and being able to talk about it is important. And obviously, if you feel strongly about something, whatever the topic is, it's
Yeah.
gonna get into the debate. But
Right.
as long as I think for myself as a Christian, which I know even that term is kind of controversial these days,
Oh yeah.
as a person who believes in Christ and tries to follow his example, I really do think it's very important that right now we are being all about love and uniting and people
All
kind of
right.
rising above petty differences.
And like
But
my
yeah.
entire issue with the whole topic
Hey,
is that
Brian, good to see you. And Robert.
you have the right to believe whatever you want to believe. If you want to, if you're a man and you want to believe that you're a woman, okay, I don't care. I better not see you
Mhm.
going in the girls' bathroom when my daughter's in there.
For real.
And you can't
Yeah.
force your beliefs on me.
Hey,
That's
Mr.
the thing.
Bill.
I can
Hey, guys.
accept that you want to live this alternate life, whatever you want to call it, but I am not obligated to participate in your delusion at any point in time.
Right. Yeah, and I'm seeing a lot
Okay.
of comments here in the chat too saying, it's really more of an issue of do what you want, but just, keep it away from the kids.
Right.
Okay, here I can highlight some of these. Yeah.
You
And
live your
I
life
I
how
do
you
agree
want
with
to live
that.
your life.
Yeah,
Everybody on the planet is not obligated to accept your choices. You do you, boo. That's the
Mhm.
thing. You do you. You don't. But
Well,
right
and
now it's like everybody
especially
they
when
want
it
a
comes to
participation
kids.
trophy.
Yeah,
Right.
especially when it comes to kids, those conversations need to be conversations they're having with their parents. Those are
Yep.
not conversations that any teachers or any other adults that have not been given permission explicitly from the parents should be having with children. It's
Well,
not appropriate.
the messed up part is there is no one outside of the family that should be even involved in that conversation at any level. If you're not related to that person, as in mother, father, if they're under the age of 18, why are we? It's just like the Second Amendment. Why? This is not your child. Why? I mean, if you're a
What
teacher,
about
my job as a teacher is to teach your child how to read, write, add, subtract, multiply, and divide, not how to be a decent human being. That's
I
your
got,
job.
I got,
And
got a
children get
question.
lost. Children have been lost in America,
What
and
do you,
it's been an ongoing thing for a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
Single family homes.
It's like
Everything's just the poor getting poorer, the rich getting richer, and it's horrible all around, really.
going off Monique's comment right there? Well, what do you do when the parents are the one that bring their kids to the bullshit?
Right.
Drag Queen Story Hour
I
to
mean, it's up to the
Yeah.
parent to
give them
say.
dollars to go put them in this dude's panties and shit.
Well, I mean, I think that, right now there's still laws in place about those things when it crosses those lines, but I think it does need to be up to the parent. So, if that's something that they're okay with, bringing them to something like a drag show or something like that, Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it
Look,
depends
back
on
home,
what's
man,
happening at that time,
Sure,
and if
sure
it's
shouldn't
legal or
be
not, you know?
wouldn't be
what's
forced.
the sign
I
say
think it
on that
depends on
one?
the
So it ain't
individual
gonna suck
family.
itself, and there was a bunch of
Look,
kids
I
standing
tell you
around.
what,
Right.
the
That's
day
big
that
one.
the day that I say it's okay for a parent to choose to bring their child to a drag show is the same day that they say it's legal for a parent to bring their 4-year-old into a porn shop to shop for a video of somebody taking it up the butt.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah. Well, we're
that's
probably not that far from it. I mean, really.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that, like, to say that it's
The less
why
counter
are they?
argument usually
What
is
blows my
the,
mind is you can't buy a beer unless you're 21. You can't drive a car unless you're 16. You can't join the military unless you're 18. Those are life altering decisions. Those are milestones in a human being's existence. But you can get your boobs and your pecker chopped off at 12 if your mom and dad sign off on it.
Or if
What
you can
kind of
hide
logic? What kind of bullshit logic is that?
it. Sometimes you can hide it from mom and dad. Sneak around and get the shit. Teachers will take you.
Yeah, but
You ever seen them school board meetings where the parents come in and be like, how come you're having this discussion with my
look,
kid?
the last thing they
Yeah, I've
want
seen a
is,
few of those.
and I told the principal at the school I'm working at now, because I'm a full-time long-term sub. I refuse to get certified. I refuse to sign a contract to teach at a school, because the minute that I do that, I'm obligated to deal with the politics, the bullshit, and the drama. And the principal at the school that I'm working at now came to me a couple weeks ago, and she's like, "Hey, we need to get you certified as quick as possible so I can hire you full time." And I looked her dead in the face and I said, "Why in the hell would I do that?" And she looked at me all shocked. I said, "Then I got to deal with politics. Then I got to go to your fucking meetings. Then I got to prepare these lesson plans that are all about the common core that I do not teach. I teach common sense. All right, that's bottom line. That's it.
then they would
So
want to
no,
push you into
I'm
a
not
union at
getting
that point
certified.
too.
I'm going to be a full-time sub. I don't have to deal
I
with your
gotta step
drama
away
or your
just for a
bullshit.
second.
I walk in with a smile. I leave with a smile. I go home and I print shirts. My life is great. The last thing you want me to do, I have PTSD. The last thing you want me to do is be in an enclosed room around a table with a bunch of fucking millennial teachers and they're these crazy fucking views, and you ask me a question because you're going to get the fucking answer. You're not going to get the one you want. But yeah. So no, I can't. I would never get certified because I would lose my job quickly thereafter because I would be forced to participate in the politics, and I'm not going to do that. I don't think any teacher should have to do that.
Yeah.
That's not my job.
So, Ghost,
Job is
when
to
you were
teach your
going
kids.
through your certification, I don't know how old you are. I'm 42. When I was going through my certification, I was always told, when it came to politics and religion and subjects like that, if you were directly asked a question, you could answer it. But if you weren't directly asked, then you don't go sharing your opinions because you're not there to push
It's a
your opinions
double-edged
on others.
sword because even
Right.
if you're directly asked, that's based on the child's version of the story. If the child in the classroom brings it up and tells his mom and dad a different version than what he actually said in the class, because let's be honest, they don't tell mom and dad exactly what happens in the classroom. They give their version. Okay.
Right.
So yeah, that's a dangerous slope. It's one I'm not going to go down. That's why I refuse to get certified. I'm not going to do it. I mean, I've taken all the college courses, the entire 9 yards. All I had to do is get certified, and I ain't fucking doing it because I'm not going to get locked into that death spiral.
Okay, so what is the protocol if you're directly asked some of these socio-political questions that we all talk about? If you're directly asked about, let's say, biology or whatever, is there a protocol that you have to follow when that child asks?
That's the great part about being a science teacher and a biology teacher is because I can answer it honestly, and there's nothing they can fucking do because it's in the textbook. Everybody's binary. You're a boy or you're a girl. That's it. That's all. In the story. There is no other. You don't get to make up your existence.
In her Supreme Court interview, she wasn't a doctor, so she can't define the biological difference between a male and a female.
But now, if I was a math teacher, and I was preaching about gender, I would be in big time fucking trouble. But I'm a science teacher. I'm a biology major. That is my background. So that is where the knowledge is coming from. So if you come to me with something that says something different than biology, which you are paying me to teach, then kick rocks, because I got nothing for you.
Where do hermaphrodites lie in that argument?
That's a birth defect. That's completely, totally different.
But is it acknowledged?
Is it a mutation or is it just a
even hermaphrodites? There's a medical term. It's about that long. I can't remember the actual name of it. I just heard Tim Pool say it the other day. There's an actual name for it, but even being born with both outward sexual organs, 99.8% of the time, you may encounter somebody with.
You're breaking up, bro.
Yeah, you froze.
Yeah, I thought it
One
was
of them, one's dominant over the other. Every single time, one is dominant over the other. It's like you may have.
I mean, I think most people recognize hermaphrodites are in a somewhat different category. You know, maybe not everybody, right?
It's like being born with 3 nipples or 3 legs. I mean, it's a legitimate birth defect. Something happened.
But the point is that it makes the answer non-binary. The answer isn't really binary. I mean, statistically, it's binary, but there are anomalies, and I'm not arguing for identifying as something you're not born as. What I'm saying is it really isn't binary. There are nuances. There are genetic.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
I don't want to say it's like a malformer or anything derogative, but there are anomalies.
I think it's almost a moot point, though. Like for me, it's like like we said, each person can decide for themselves. So it really comes down. It sounds like for most of us to what's being taught in schools or what's being pushed on children. And that we're not okay. That's where that line should be, of where it should be between the parents and their children on what information is given.
These topics should never even be breached in school, ever.
Right.
But shouldn't they be though? In a science class, shouldn't you acknowledge male, female, and the 1%?
Elementary, middle school, high school is a little bit different. They're going to get exposed to it. I'm talking about the 10, 11, 12-year-olds that I teach.
Well, I mean, I remember when I was in school, it was like 5th grade was your first sex ed class, and it was like very basics. The girls were separated from the boys. It was like very basic information. And then it wasn't until junior high or middle school, whichever you call it, that you would get into anything having to do with actual sex or, anything related to that topic.
Right.
And then it was in high school that you really got into more of the biology and the nitty gritty,
Right.
And to me, that made sense, because I do think those topics need to be brought up at school. Some families may never talk about them. You know what I mean? But I think they need to be age appropriate. And that's where we're seeing these students, who are in elementary school or middle school reading texts that are pornographic. And that, that's not appropriate.
Yeah, that's the thing is people have a different definition of what's age appropriate.
Yeah,
that's true. The thing is now there's really no use to have those classes in school because all the kids have cell phones. They have TikTok, and the first thing they do when you give them a smartphone is they start hitting Pornhub. I mean, literally, when you give a 10-year-old boy a cell phone with internet access and you literally think he's not going to surf porn, you're a fucking idiot. That'd be the first thing I would fucking do.
Unless he's a Minecraft guy.
I would kill the battery in 72 hours.
Right.
Really?
That's a good battery.
I just figured out what this thing does, and you think I'm not going to look at pictures of how to do it?
Kill the battery.
Seriously, first time I Googled anything was boobs.
Exactly. I mean, and it's like, so the whole sex ed and this and that and the other, that is so, it's literally when the kids could teach the class better than the teachers, according to the standards, because they know more about it when they get to the class than the teachers are that are teaching it. It's the
true
world.
Story. The guy who taught the teacher who taught the sex ed class at my high school was a self-proclaimed 40-year-old virgin.
No,
he was teaching sex ed. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Right?
Smart guy or not so smart guy? I don't know.
It's like when you're interviewing for the job. When you're interviewing for that job, and they go, "What are your qualifications?"
Yeah.
Literally none.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Queen Bee
You a
said,
good reader?
they had to have permission to, and I think that's a good way too for parents to be able to opt their kids out. That should always be the case. But also as a teacher, I know paperwork doesn't always get home. People forge signatures. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff involved with that too, where or the paperwork doesn't get sent, even though they're supposed to.
Honestly, between me and you as a fellow educator and anybody else in the chat, I think the worst mistake or the first mistake that led to this disaster that we're doing now is sex education. That's a life skill that mommy and daddy should be teaching you. I want to teach you how to read, write, add, subtract, multiply, and divide. That's the whole how to be a decent human being, how to function around a female, how to function around a male, what your body is. That's mommy and daddy's job.
I agree, Don.
I don't think that it should be. I don't think you need to add that to the workload of a teacher.
Yeah.
There's enough drama that teachers have to deal with.
Just to clarify something, if somebody chooses to be a virgin or to be celibate, and I 100% am behind that, that's fine, and that's their choice. But I just thought there was an irony in that person being the one to be teaching sex ed to all of the high school kids.
Yeah, kind of comical irony.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. And
I heard Monique's comment about the puppets. That's like the stuff of nightmares.
Right.
It seems more and more parents are relying on public schools to raise their kids.
Well, right now, public schools are a free daycare.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally what
Everybody's
public schools
working.
are. They're utilized as a free daycare. Get on the fucking bus. Just go. I don't care. Just go. Because now kids aren't even required to pass their grade level.
Right. No kid left.
Mommy and daddy get to choose if you get held back. Like you can flunk. I had a kid last year. He had a 16 average in my class. 16 in science. 16. 1-6. And for the last 3 months of the year, I taught math. In math, he had a 27 average for the entire year. But he passed. He moved up to 7th grade. I showed up on the first day of school. He's in the hallway. Hey, Mr. Martin, I passed. I said, look. And there's like 30 kids around. He was making a big deal out of it, so I didn't start the issue. He's like, I passed. I'm like, look, I know you didn't pass. You know you didn't pass. Everybody in this school knows you did not pass 6th grade. So why don't you just shut up? But mommy and daddy get to choose if the kid gets pushed forward or not. Mm-hmm. If he fails every single test he took, didn't do any homework, didn't do anything in school at all, at the end of the year, into grade testing, if he fails, the final choice is up to the parents to whether that child gets held back or not. And yeah, so the myth that kids are getting a quality education is bullshit.
I'd say hold his ass back and let me get another year of free daycare.
That's what you would think happens, but they push them through because they know that once the kid is 16, got no education, no guidance in life. As soon as they hit 16, they quit school.
Damn.
Hey. God damn it. God, he's all over the place.
Ooh.
He's a new kid.
We've had some requests for music. Eddie, are you up for singing for us?
Yeah.
All right, I'm dropping out, guys. I got to get some sleep. I got shirts.
Hey, bro.
Thanks for coming
I sent you a thing on that website, Ghost.
Appreciate it, man. You guys just yell at me. If you need something, I'll hook it up. I'll do the best I can.
Yeah, I'd like to reach out to you as well.
Talk about whatever. I got logos and stuff that I'd use.
Cool. I'll hook you up. I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good night.
Andy, I'm going to drop out as well.
All right. Landon and Tiff, thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you guys being
Good night,
here.
bro.
Well, thank you for letting us be here. I'm dead exhausted. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Love you guys. Get some rest. All right, Eddie, you ready to play?
Something weird just happened, bang. I thought the power was gone, bang. Okay.
Let me bring you up on big screen here.
I'll do a song called Remember Me. It's an original. Remember me whenever you are blue. Remember me when there's no one holding you. Anytime you feel like you can't make it through, remember me and I will be with you. Remember me whenever you're afraid, and when you lose your dreams along the way, and you can't make it through, remember me and I will be with you. Every night and every day I'll be by your side. Just reach out and take my hand, and I will be your guide. Anytime you feel like you can't make it through, remember me and I will be with you. Remember me whenever you're afraid. If there's someone in my place, anytime you feel like you can't make it through, remember me and I will be with you. I'll be by your side. Just reach out and take my hand, and I will be your guide. Anytime you feel like you can't make it through, remember me and I will be with you. Remember me and I will be with you.
It was beautiful, Eddie. You have such a wonderful voice. It just has a great quality to it. It's really nice to listen to.
That was badass, bro.
Nice job, baby.
Killed it. Good job.
Well, Clay, would you like to play for us again? Or Big Chap, did you want to sing? I didn't know if you wanted to or not.
If you want me to, I don't care. You want to go ahead and let Clay play first, or I got one ready, but
yeah, Clay, are you still up here for a bit?
Yeah, I'll be here for a minute.
Okay, great. Yeah, Big Chap, if you're up for it, that'd be great.
All right.
Eddie, really fast. Eddie, you didn't write that song, did you? That's a classic, right?
I did write the song.
You wrote that one?
Damn, bro, that's nice, bro.
Oh, that sounded like something familiar. That was beautiful. I didn't realize that. I'm gonna have to go back and listen again. Yeah, it's a whole nother level. Nice job, Eddie.
If you guys want to real quick,
I'm gonna rewind it
before they sing. If you guys want to see my dancing skills real quick, I can't sing very well, but earlier today I was at this Cinco de Mayo thing or whatever, and a guy wanted to record me dancing, so
put him on full screen.
Oh yeah, here.
I had it vertical, so it's not very big on the thing there, but you'll see it next to me here in a second. You can't hear the audio, but just imagine salsa music going on here in the background.
Oh shit!
It looks like you're having fun. That's awesome.
For sure.
Get out there and dance. That's right. We need more joy in our lives.
Uh-oh.
Dance like nobody's watching.
Exactly.
Does that say white men can't dance? I say you can, sir.
I love it. Thanks for sharing that, Mr. Bill.
No problem.
That's cool.
We all need to just get out there and dance sometimes. Love it.
Exactly.
All right, Big Chap, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Is that you want me to leave my camera off? Is that all right?
Yeah, either way, however you want to do it.
I'll just leave it off. Can you hear it?
Nope, can't Woo! Love it.
Man, my lips
great.
were all dry. I couldn't even whistle. Damn near.
That was great, Big Chap. I love when you sing. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
I think you're getting better all the time too.
Really?
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
for
It's a
sure.
great song.
I'm humbled by it.
That's
I
a
had
great
no
song.
idea when I met Big Chap that he could sing like that. It was
Mhm.
like the last year. Dude, no clue. No clue that you were so talented. Bring it.
Yeah, I love that you're putting yourself out there and doing that. I've
Yeah.
still been too chicken to even do karaoke.
For sure. It is. You are putting yourself out there to
Yeah.
play sing music. Like that's from the soul, man. It really
Right?
is.
Great Watchman.
Thank you, guys.
1896. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming by. It's been a long time.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Getting better.
Yeah.
So I must have sucked back in the day.
Buff
man.
agrees. No, you didn't suck before. You're improving. Stop that. Yeah, this is great. Oh, Camo Carl says, did I miss Roots singing?
Lord, no. Didn't miss a thing, Carl.
You did sing on my birthday stream. So Camo Carl, if you
did.
go back and watch, it was pretty
I've
awesome.
been known to sing in those moments it's required, but
Right? Well, I sang happy birthday to Tiff. So technically I've sang.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what that song's about, Indy? The one I just sang?
Mm-mm. I mean, what is there a story behind it?
Oh yeah, it's this guy catches his wife in bed with another dude, and there's a fight, and he stabs him. He stabs the dude, kills him, and then she stabs him in the back, and I believe he kills her because it says, "Dead love couldn't go no further. Proud of and disgusted by her, pushed, shoved, a little bruised and battered. Oh Lord, I ain't coming home with you." So it means he knows he's going to hell for what he's about to do, right?
Ooh, deep.
And he goes, "My life's a bit more colder. Dead wife is what I told her.
Right,
A
Don.
brass knife sinks into my shoulder. Oh baby, don't know what I'm gonna do." And then the little rap part goes, "I see my red head, messed bed, tear shed, queen be my squeeze. The stage it smells, tells, hell's bells, misspells, it knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood, squirt, stuck, shirt, hang me on a tree. After I count down 3 rounds, in hell I'll be in good company." So basically, he's killing everybody in there, and they're all going to hell. He said, "Stuck shirt didn't hurt because he's so enraged, he didn't even feel it when she stabbed him. He knows he's bleeding out."
Guns N' Roses. I used to love her.
Yeah, cool. I mean, it's kind of a sad story, but I mean, I don't know. The song's neat.
I like the song.
Man,
It's got
I
a
think
good
it's
melody.
allegorical. I think it's like a.
I always try to find the meaning in things too.
Well, sometimes the best songs tell the worst stories.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
All right, I'm going to play one more, but then I'm going to have to hop down.
Yeah, thank you so much, Clay. Thanks for playing again.
Anytime. Anytime. This is a power ballad. It's a backing track in B minor. Something like that.
Something like that. Love it. Whenever you play, I know I always say this, but whenever you play, it's like time just goes. Like I don't. It no longer matters. I'm just in it.
Oh, thanks so much.
It's wonderful. Yep. Well, thank you so much, Clay, for coming up. I know you're busy. You're always jumping around to so many places. So thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to come and hang out with us for a bit. Always.
Anytime.
Effortless. With
Yeah.
Clay.
I will catch you guys soon.
Yeah, much love. Yeah, right? I know exactly, Buff. I feel like I could just listen to it nonstop. Yeah, there's quite a few musicians in this community we're getting to know that are really incredible.
Oh, who did we lose? We lost 2. Dang it.
Yeah. Yep. People had to step down. Landon and Tiff had to go, and Rescue had to go earlier. And yep, we're dwindling here. We'll kind of see how much longer we keep going, guys. I don't know. What are we talking about next?
I know, right? For sure.
Well, chat. Any topics we need to bring up? Anything on your minds we need, or pressing questions for any of us?
I see the link up there. I'm just saying.
Mr. Bill, thanks for coming up.
Come say hello.
Yeah. I know. I'd love any of you guys to come on up here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what's up, Bonnie's? Hell yeah.
Hey, Bonnie, speaking of which, yeah. Bonnie, if you're able to come up, please do. Hey, I'm here.
I don't know
Sorry,
if I just saw him, but hey, Travis. And Eimer.
What up, Eimer? Hey, Trav.
Okay, so I was thinking, right? Did anyone watch the coronation today?
I haven't. I definitely will go back and watch it, but I haven't watched it.
All right. So it didn't even cross my mind. Like a lot of the stuff with the royals, it's heavily advertised and built up and all this stuff, right? And I didn't even realize till like 3 hours ago, and I was like, oh crap. And I went back to stuff from 12 hours ago, a couple of clips and whatever, and it was weird and
very weird.
Yeah, right? Like, who did anyone else watch it, and can you say what you felt? Because like it was just I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It was just
ominous. It wasn't even it wasn't no jubilation. It was just kind of like eerie.
Right. And then
Bonnie, thanks for coming up.
What up, Rat Palace?
Bonnie, hey girl.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi. It was kind of like a creepy show, and then like Harry was in like the 4th row back in the audience, and Camilla was queen, not queen consort, and then I don't know. It just didn't feel.
Joe Biden was in the cheap seats for sure, looking sad face clown too. I was laughing.
I didn't see that. I just watched a few clips. I missed him.
Oh,
yeah, T96. That's kind of why I want to watch it, to look for that, the symbolism in it.
And I didn't really stick with it. The little bit I watched and stuff, and I was doing something during that any time at any way.
Big chat, let me know when you're watching it. Maybe we can watch it backstage sometime.
That would be cool.
That would be
cool. I watched him get the crown on his head and all the pomp. Fast forward through, but when you watch like the ritual of it,
much love, busy girl. Thanks for being here.
Really interesting.
Always love to see you.
That stone of scone underneath the the throne and shit. That was
right.
Look who's here, Mr. Smith. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Indy. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I missed
you. All good. All good. It's a bit stupid o'clock in the morning, but well, why not?
We all kind of live around stupid o'clock in the morning, don't we?
We all flow down.
Yeah,
right.
Pretty much. How's everybody doing on the panel as well? Good to see you all. Hi, Eddie. Big chap.
What up, bud?
Oh, I've already been causing trouble with our new mayor. It's only been a few hours.
Right.
Perfect, Bonnie. Love to hear it.
Yeah.
G96, he said all these kings bow to Pope, nothing good. What
Yeah.
have you seen the picture where Jacob's the Rothschild is poking the Pope in his chest? Or no, he's poking the king in his chest, like, or king.
I think I probably saw that from you, Big Chat, but yeah, I have seen that.
Yeah, it reminded me of when he said that. I'm like, damn.
Did
y'all see? Really in control of them dudes.
I'm so sorry, Chat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Did y'all see the last video I did with the Stone of Destiny? And it was saying that it was a fake one since 1953. So that would mean anything that was done on top of it since then is null and void.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, it's hard to say what's null and void. I mean, the Constitution seems to be null and void. So, it's like, if there's no accountability, then everything's null and void. Right. Yeah. Wingnut, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here.
He said he's going to jump up here, Indy. Anarchy or anti-Adjack put a link earlier, said something about the magazine shit had went through it. They passed it. They voted for it. So basically screwing us out of our constitutional rights. They're infringing on our rights, correct? Is that what I read, right, I didn't go to the link.
How far back was it?
It was up there.
Was it the one I highlighted?
That's what went down. No, I don't remember, honestly, Indy. I smoked 2 joints and I'm about to fire up a third, so you're forgetting shit. I was going when Rick Ossie was in here, I was gonna say, remember the Crocodile Dundee movie when it's like, that's not a knife, this is a knife.
Right.
Like that's not a lighter. This is a lighter.
There you go.
Right, there you go. I know. I tried to get the knife.
Hey, what do you think, big ass crack lighter? We call these crack lighters in here in Michigan. You usually get like 3 or 4 of them in a pack. But this, I never seen a big one. Like this bitch is so big, it's got a flashlight on it and shit.
All right, Anti's on it. He's grabbing that link for you, Big Chap.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I want to check that out in a little bit. Please, thank you.
Yeah, T96. When it comes to all those things, though, I mean, I don't know. To me, it's like, does it really matter what day? I think it's the intent of what you're doing on that day, but maybe that's my own like ignorance about, I mean, they seem pretty stuck on all these dates. There might be more significance to it than I give it. I don't know.
Wouldn't it be ironic if we damn ourselves over semantics?
Right.
You guys hear about like the lunar stuff going on too at this time? It's like there's eclipse or different phases there's going to be like phases that are shown that never been shown before. I don't know.
Sometimes, Travis.
You are Queen Bee. That's cool.
I did see something about an eclipse.
You're a Yupa.
What did you say, Bonnie, about the eclipse? I missed it.
I'm sorry.
I had seen something about an eclipse.
I saw something about it.
Me too.
You look awesome.
Oh,
here we go. Thank you, Anti.
Michigan already has that, bro. The Castle Docker.
I think last night was when the moon looked red.
Yes, you're right.
Wolverines, Carl. Love it.
Like black splotches.
Well, Mr. Smith, are you up for playing for us tonight?
Thank you, Anti.
Yes, of course I am. Yes, I'm just fiddling with my bass drum pedal, that's all. But yeah, I'm up for playing some music, definitely.
Yeah, Don, I didn't hear about that specifically. Is that... Well, yeah, that's disturbing. Yeah, sorry. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and let's get some music going here. That'd be great. Okay. Let me go ahead and put you on full screen here. And what are you playing for us tonight, Mr. Smith?
This is something I've not played on YouTube before.
Oh, thank you. I love when you do that.
It's always nice to come on a show and play something fresh, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
Um,
Nice colors, by the way. I noticed your background.
I thought you'd appreciate it. I did.
I do.
Appreciate it.
Every time I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, I love it.
I can't resist. You know, can't resist. Well, this is from an old friend of mine. He's not with us anymore, but he was a really good songwriter, and his songs never really made it out onto any kind of world stage. So this is my little attempt at getting my friend Mike and his music out to a wider audience.
I love that.
And it's a song called Doc Philos.
Despite your own rules, you called somebody else for something else. No time for me to find out what it was that you tried to find out. I caught the train that I missed, but then again, I didn't. Get on, get off, get on, get off, get on, get off again. Get back in time. Extra time. Doc Philos calling all the shots with his psycho nonsense, comical ink box. Me, I'm just dying by degrees, but only from my disease. Hard to maintain such optimism when the story seems the same, but isn't. Next time I'll keep my hopes locked in the box. Let them do the singing, I'll just sell the flags. And I don't need to paint you any other color than the gray you already are. You know you wouldn't change, even if you could. You know that you couldn't. Doc Philos is calling all the shots with his psycho nonsense, comical ink box. Me, I'm just dying
What a beautiful
Man, bro,
song.
that was awesome.
Great tribute to your friend. That's amazing.
That was hot.
Thank you. That's yeah. Well, that was quite something playing that, to be honest.
Yeah. Thank you for doing that, and for really, it's an honor to play it here, but an honor for your friend. That's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, bless you, Mike, wherever you are.
Yeah. Did you want to play another? Are you up for another right away, or?
I will play as many as you like.
Oh,
honestly,
careful.
I'm sat behind the drum kit, so honestly, it's difficult to get me off it once I'm on it. Anything particular?
Well, sometime tonight, actually, I really liked. I think it's called Country.
Oh, the Hamsters.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd love to hear that one again.
Right, let me do that then. I'll do that right now.
Awesome. Thank you.
Let me find it. Let me find it.
That's Mr. Smith Twisted, and I'm sure Anti can put Mike can put his link in there, but he's amazing. You'll see. Keep watching. He also does live streams on Tuesdays, and sometimes he'll do pop-up drum practices.
Yeah, this is true. Anybody who wants any drum work, come and subscribe to my channel, and just get in touch with me, and I'll help you out. That's the point, really. That's kind of what I do. Okay, then. This is the Methadone Hamsters, and the track's called Country.
That was
Badass, brother.
awesome. I love that. I just love
Yeah.
that one. And it's fun to watch you play it.
Thank you.
Here, there you go. Yeah.
That was great.
All right. Steve is in the background here. Let me bring him up. Hey, Steve. Thanks for waiting back there. Yeah, Mr. Smith, that was amazing. Thank you.
Thanks, Indy. You're welcome as well. No problem.
Yeah, it was nice, bro. Good
Steve,
job.
how have you been?
Oh, shit, I was muted. Damn it. What's
How's it
up?
going?
Hey, good. Mr. Smith, that was awesome. I always love listening to Mr. Smith play. And Mr. Eddie
Thanks,
over
bro.
here. What's up, Eddie? And Big Chap,
Yeah, I
Virginia
know.
Root,
Steph.
Bonnie.
Love it.
Aloha, everyone in chat. Good to see you.
Yeah, right, Garrett?
Wait, I can't come on without saying that. What's up, everybody?
Hey, Steve. Good to see you, man.
What's up, brother?
Good to see you, bro.
Thanks for dropping links here, Mike and Anti. I appreciate it. Hey, John. Good to see you.
What's up, John?
All right. Sorry, I got kind of caught up in the chat there for a minute, catching up. All right. Well, where are we going next, guys? Are we playing some more music? Are we have pressing topics we need to talk about? Where are we going? What are we doing? You guys tell me.
We'll play a couple more songs and then we'll fix the world's problems, yeah?
Yeah, I think that sounds good. All right,
nothing, nothing major. We'll just fix the world's problems.
Of course. Yeah, I've got
Hey,
another hour or
simple.
so.
It's
We're
easy.
probably good. Like
It's easy. Simple shit.
It only take about 20 minutes anyway.
Yeah, I think us getting together like this and being able to like have the conversations that can get tricky and then being able to still stay here and just have time listening to music, that is what's going to solve the world's problems. It's, things like this that matter.
Oh, yeah.
We maybe need to do a little more too, but Bonnie, what are you going to say?
I'm sorry. There's a song Mr. Smith did about, I'm trying to find where I wrote it down at in my notebook full of craziness. It's about love. Aren't they all?
Yeah, I was going to say there's a lot of these about love.
But it's like the world or something. Oh, let me see if I can find it.
How
I'm
long?
sorry.
Is it called? Is it How Long? Maybe. No.
How long?
Or was it Gravity?
How long sounds familiar. I've seen a lot of them. But this one I wrote down because I really liked it.
Desert Island?
I can't remember.
You give me a clue and I'll find it.
Okay.
I could do one.
Yeah, do that, Eddie.
Yeah, okay, great. Thanks,
Well,
Eddie.
Yeah, this is a tribute song to the late great Gordon Lightfoot, who we lost at the start of the month. So this goes out to him and his family. It's called Sundown, and it is a classic. I can see your light lying back in a satin dress, in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you'd better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stair. Sundown, you better take care if I find you in my back stair. She's been looking like a queen in a sailor's dream, and she don't always say what she really means. Sundown, I think it's a shame when I get the feeling better and I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get the feeling better and I'm feeling no pain. I can picture every move that a man can make. Getting lost in her loving is a first mistake. Sundown, you bet I find you been creeping on my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning, when I'm losing again. I can see her looking fast in her faded jeans. She's a hard-loving woman, got me feeling mean. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get the feeling better and I'm feeling no pain. Sundown, I think it, you better take care. If I find you been creeping on my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care. If I find you been creeping on my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I'm winning and I'm losing again.
That was beautiful, Eddie.
Yeah, right on, brother.
What a great tribute too.
Yeah, bro, that was fire, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
How long have you been playing and singing, Eddie?
Oh,
I think you both were down.
Say that one more time.
I think you both were down. What'd you say?
Oh yeah, I think it was kind of glitching out there for a second. How long have you been playing and singing?
I've been playing 33 years.
Wow. Yeah. Well, no wonder.
So it was a long time.
That's great. Yeah, my kids are young and they're both interested in music. I think I need to start, getting them into like actually being trained. Right now they just kind of mess about with the ukulele and a harmonica. It's really fun though.
That's no bad thing.
Yeah, no, it's great. They make up songs and dances and stuff all the time. It's really sweet.
Eddie, I've been going through your channel lately. You've written some amazing songs, man. Honestly. Some really, really good songs. They deserve a much bigger audience. So hopefully Clay and the Roadshow and stuff will get you there as well. Some really good ones. The last two that you put out, was it Watch Over Me? Watch Over You?
Yeah. Watching Over Me.
What a song. If you, that's it. Yeah, if you could play it, would you play that?
Yeah, I'm playing that,
Would
yeah.
you do it?
Hell yeah.
All right.
You star. Yes.
Fantastic. All right, here we go.
Good night. Good night. Look at the moon shine so bright, and tonight he's especially for you. Sleep tight, sleep. Know everything is alright, and tonight I will be here watching over you. For tonight I will be here watching over you. For tonight I'll be here watching over you. Sweet dreams, sweet dreams. It is never as real as it seems. And in the morning when you wake up, I will be right here. Sleep on, sleep on, for no matter how dark or how long it may seem that you're united, I would still be here. I would still be here watching over you. So sleep, little darling, sleep on through. So be still, be still, for you know I always will. And tonight and forever be watching over you. For tonight and forever be watching over you. So sleep, little darling, sleep on through. I will be watching over you.
was awesome, brother.
Absolutely stunning, Eddie. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you, brother.
What a great song.
That was really beautiful.
I even had to change my avatar, dude. That was good.
That made me think of family members past watching over me, and it made me think of me watching over my kids at the same time. It's pretty beautiful.
Yeah, that needs to be out to a wide audience, that song, Eddie. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Nicely done, brother.
Yeah, it was badass, bro.
I think I know the song that Was it Bonnie's was on about?
Yeah, Bonnie.
Yeah, I think it was She Stands Alone.
Maybe.
Song about love.
I think that's it. I was just back at your channel trying to see because I know I made a comment.
I think it's She Stands Alone. Do you want me to play it?
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think
please.
this is the one. I think. If it's not, you're full permission to shout at me.
No.
Do it again, Smith. Do it again. Get it right. Try harder. Right.
Can we just pretend it's the wrong one, Bonnie, and keep him here?
Right. Keep playing until y'all hear it.
Just go down the playlist.
Well, this, whether it's the right one or not, is called She Stands Alone.
He was, as they say, only human. In other words, he was a carbon-based bipedal life form descended from an ape.
She'll hit you while you're sleeping, right between the eyes. Tell all the secrets you should have been keeping to the faces behind those knowing eyes. She'll cut you when you're bleeding, open up the scars, be the nightmare that you've been dreaming, slowly take away your heart. She is love, she is cruel, she is love, she don't have no rules, she stands alone. She is love, she is true, she is love, and nobody's fool, she stands alone. She throws no line when you're drowning, watch you as you go down. There's no water when she burns you, and the flames never go out. She is love, she is cruel, she is love, she don't have no rules, she stands alone. She is love, she is true, she is love, but nobody's fool, she stands alone. If there are no rules, why do I play
That is just amazing every
Yeah,
single time. I love that song.
I absolutely love that song.
Did I get it
But
right?
that
Was
wasn't
it the
it,
right
right, Bonnie?
song?
That wasn't the right one, right?
It was. And she doesn't sound like a very nice person, but I just love the music to it.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, Red-Eyed Patriot, thank you for being here. It's good to see people who are glad to be here too. Eddie vouched for you also and said that you do a lot of Johnny Cash, so I'd love to have you come up sometime and sing. That'd be great, or play. Yeah, that was awesome, Mr. Smith. It's always great to hear you play. It really is.
Thanks, Indy. Well, would you be okay, Indy, if I did one more and then split?
Of course.
Because it's 10 to 8 in the morning, and I think really I should get some sleep.
Yeah,
Maybe.
good call.
Yeah, just a little bit would help, wouldn't it?
All right, what are you playing for us?
Depeche Mode. Depeche Mode.
Oh, right, okay. I got a sign. I don't know.
Right?
Yeah. I'll play a Depeche Mode cover. I've no idea why. Just thanks for letting me come on the show and play again, Indy. Really nice. And always really good to be around people like Eddie and Steve, musical people, and Big Chap as well. Big Chap, your voice, wow, stunning. Nicely done, brother. And I'll see you all on the other side.
Yeah, thank you for being here. You're always welcome and always glad when you are able to come.
Thanks, Indy.
Yeah.
I can tell by the things you put me through, the pain I've been subjected to, that the Lord himself would blush. The countless feasts laid at my feet, forbidden fruits for me to eat, but I think your pulse would start to rush. I'm not looking for absolution, forgiveness for the things I do. But before you come to any conclusion, try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. You stumble in my footsteps, keep the same appointments I kept. If you try walking in my shoes, if you try walking morality would frown upon, decency let down upon. A scapegoat fate's made of me. But I promise now, by my death endures, my intentions couldn't have been clearer. My case is easy to see. I'm not asking for a clearer conscience, peace of mind after what I've been through. Before you talk of any repentance, try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. You stumble in my footsteps, keep the same appointments I kept. If you try walking in my shoes, you stumble in my footsteps, the same appointments I kept.
just blown away every time, Mr. Smith. It's awesome to watch you
Awesome,
play and
buddy.
do what you do. You are so talented, and I really appreciate you coming and sharing it with us.
Bless you, Indy. Thank you very much. Thanks to everybody here as well, and everybody in the chat. And
thank you, Mr.
I'll
Smith. Thank you, brother.
see you all soon. Yeah, Steve, I'll see you around. Going to be seeing
Yep,
you soon.
definitely, brother.
And Eddie, expect to hear from me at some point. Nice one, big chap.
Later,
See you
bro.
later, Bonnie. And
Okay,
Indy, as ever, it's a bit of a blessing being here. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Have a
Mr.
good
Smith,
sleep.
for being here.
See you all later, folks. Good night.
Later, bro.
Take care.
Much love, brother. Much love.
So,
All right. Well, Eddie or Big Chap, would either of you like to play another song, or what are you guys thinking?
I don't know. Shit, you got me singing karaoke against two dudes and badass musicians,
Yeah,
writing their own music and shit.
Big Chap, you know I
Yeah,
love
but
to hear
you're
you.
good. You're really good too, though, man. I don't think you give yourself.
I got one I can do.
Good.
It's a little
I know
country.
Carl's requesting some hard rock.
George Strait, maybe.
Yes,
I'm gonna do
yes,
this one
yes.
acapella.
Okay. Yeah, we do a bit of Ed Sheeran, I think.
All right. Wait, who's going first? Eddie, are you going first or Big Chap?
No matter.
I don't mind if he wants to go ahead. He's more
I
than
can go
welcome to.
first, bro.
All right. Okay, let's go Big Chap and then Eddie. Thanks, guys.
Got sent home from school one day with a shiner on my eye. Fighting was against the rules and it didn't matter why. When Dad got home, I told that story just like I'd rehearsed. Then stood there on those trembling knees and waited for the worst. He said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. You see, daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. It's a love without end, amen. When I became a father in the spring of '81, there was no doubt that stubborn boy was just like my father's son. And when I thought my patience had been tested to the end, I took my daddy's secret and passed it on to him. And I said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. I said, daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. It's a love without end, amen. Last night I dreamed I died and stood outside those pearly gates, when suddenly I realized there must be some mistake. If they know half the things I've done, they'll never let me in. And somewhere from the other side, I heard those words again. They said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. You see, daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. It's a love without end, amen. That's it.
That was awesome, Big Chap. I love when you sing. Thank you for doing that. I'm cracking up about the chat though. Yeah, we have a really dysfunctional family here, guys. But I love you all.
We all fit in.
Red Eye, I was about to put it in the chat, but I usually stream on Fridays or at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. But I don't know, it kind of changes here and there. So catch me when you can, I guess. But thanks for being here, and I'm glad you're having a great time and connecting with people. That's what we do. I'm here. It's good to see you in here too. Ghost, glad you're back.
His being dysfunction.
Twisted said I'm the redheaded stepchild, but somehow also the father to Garrett. So I don't know.
We all keep Garrett in check.
Right? Yeah. Everybody gets to tell Garrett to behave.
He's a sweetheart.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Eddie, were you up for another?
Yep. I'll play one now.
Is this a song that you wrote?
No, I'm going to do an Ed Sheeran song.
All right.
Congratulations to him, by the way, on Money's case.
Thanks for that, Don Shell.
So yeah,
Thank you, Eddie.
This is a song called Perfect. I found the love for me, darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just killing up, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes, you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark, with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you were a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling. You look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We were just kids when we fell in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this, darling. You look perfect. Baby, dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I met an angel in person. She looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight.
Beautiful. Eddie, beautiful. I could just listen to you play and sing anything. It's really great. You have such a really just beautiful, clear voice.
Thank you.
I wish I knew better words to describe it, but
Well, he's got 33 years experience.
Mhm.
That boy good.
Mhm. Yeah. I know I just sat back and enjoyed, so I didn't put up all the comments, but I hope you go back and look at all the compliments from everybody in the chat.
Yeah, that was fire, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good
It's
job.
kind
I wish
of hard to do, man. He's a tough guy to sing after.
Mhm. Yeah, thank you Anti and Mike and mods out there. Appreciate everything you guys do. Yeah, its tone is gorgeous, Don says.
LSP. What up, bro?
Mhm.
I tell you what, he sang an awesome happy birthday to me.
Oh, I bet.
Because I wasn't
I think I missed
expecting
that
it.
part.
Well, what's the name of the song? It's from that movie. Shoot, I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Donnie Derrico. It was
Yeah,
it's called
Mad World.
Mad World. Yeah.
Mad World, yep. And he's singing it, and me and Nina are like, and then he starts throwing in "Happy Birthday," and I'm like, what the hell is he doing? Like, it just totally threw. It was so cool, man. I put it in the highlight reel at the very end. That's what closes the highlight reel out. But yeah, it was awesome. I should make just a video just that. Actually, I'm gonna do that now that I thought of it.
Just to tell.
Yeah.
Every time I see Lord Spike's picture now, it's like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. Pops up looking at you.
Officer, I'm sorry, officer.
Awesome people here.
Yeah, I know. It's really great. We've had so many, I have loved seeing so many people in the chat who've shown up who I don't always get to see, and everybody who I do always get to see. You know, I love seeing all of you too, and everybody up on panel. It's been great.
Heimer's got a question, Bonnie.
I see that. Huckleberry, I already told you. After you, sir.
Right? There you go. Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever do it. I bet I'll always chicken out.
Oh yeah, I used to go to karaoke with the girls, and people would drag me up there, and I don't drink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that usually would be when I do karaoke. I'd go out drinking and then do karaoke. You're all out of luck because now I don't drink very much.
I would clear the chat in the first 3 notes.
Robert, I'm glad that you're here. It's good to see people who are local too. Yeah, Red-Eyed, I'm really glad you're here, and have a good night, and we'll see you sometime, and hopefully we can have you up on panel to talk and to sing and play.
Stay safe, bro.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to checking out your channel too.
Yeah, Red Eye is one of those unsung heroes that a lot of people don't know about. He's a great guitarist.
Thank you.
Good singer as well.
Tanro Tuck, thank you for being here and for leaving a compliment for the musicians. That's great. Yeah, Don, I'm really glad to see you here. I know. I don't think everybody always gets notifications. And I mean, sometimes it's really last minute. I'll just be like, okay, I have time. I'm doing it. So you never know.
Well, I just subscribed to Red Eye, so.
Yeah, his channel looks great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching some of his videos later. Yeah, Kelly Clarkson. Nice, Don. Good to see you still here, David.
Steve, you gonna sing one, Steve?
Oh, come on, man. You know I don't sing. Well, I
you
sing,
do.
but, you know.
Hey, David Devine's back.
Good.
Calm down, everybody. He's back. Just calm
down.
That's what I'm looking for. Is David here? David Devine's here?
He's back.
Yeah, David, you gonna come back up and play?
Everybody
That'd be great.
calm down.
I haven't heard David
Damn,
play
I
in a
just
while.
took my work shirt off. If I would have known he's gonna be here, I would have put that shirt on. Would have put calm down shirt on. Damn. I'm looking forward to the next 5, 6 Thursdays, man. I'm so excited. David Devine, Eddie Gannon.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, Mr.
Yeah, I
Smith.
need to come. I've missed some of your interviews and stuff that you've done, but I love that you're doing those. That's great.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's different, but it's
Right, Spike?
I know after I do a couple more, I'll get a little bit better at it. But right now, I'm just so mesmerized with the music and the musician, and it's like even Ronnie said it last week. He's like, Steve's mesmerized, and I'm like, I am. I'm like, I'm really into this, but I'm supposed to be the one, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of really talented artists out here now. I mean, it's been really great. Yeah, I know what you mean. Speaking of which, Eddie, it looks like you're getting ready to play another.
Yeah, this is an original.
All right.
Sweet.
It's called You're My Angel. You're my angel. You see it true. Believe in me. I believe in you. Oh, fill my heart, your loving will. You're my angel. Pick me up when I'm feeling down, when I stumble on shaky ground. Oh, you're my answer when I can't tell. You're my angel. Oh, you take me up to heaven when you spread your loving wings. When I'm weary and way behind, when I stumble out of my mind, oh, when I find I need my own help, you're my angel. You're my angel. You're my angel.
Dude, that was awesome, bro.
It was beautiful.
Right on, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great, Eddie. Hey, Twisted Lady, good to see you. Glad you're here.
Hey, Twisted Lady, aloha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's beautiful, Eddie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, that's a cool link, Anti. I love watching those videos. It's always so amazing. It's like the good side of technology advancing. I like that. Yay! That was great. Yeah, that was beautiful.
Oh, no shit, Anti. I haven't seen that one yet. I seen the one with the seeing. I didn't know
I know, I'm
Mr.
gonna
Beast
have to
did
check it out.
I didn't know Mr. Beast did the for hearing. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, Anti.
You ever see the ones where the kids with colorblind can see color for the first time?
Team Hoiney.
All right, Twisted Lady, spill it. Take you off the solo there. Sorry, Eddie. Left you up there
Hey,
hanging.
I'll cheers you, Eddie.
All right. Well, Big Chap, do you want to, and maybe Eddie, do you guys each want to do one more song and then we'll kind of wrap things up here?
Yep.
All right. Fantastic. Yeah, I feel like I could just go forever. I just love hanging out with all of you people, you know? It's great. But this has been nice, kind of 2 nights in a row.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'll do Drift Off the Dream since this is the last one, right?
All right, perfect.
Oh, be still my heart.
As I sit here surrounded by people and lights, along with my drink at the bar. You've been here forever, so clear in my mind. I just don't know where you are. I know I'll find you, and girl, till I do, this is my love song for you. Let's hold hands on the porch swing under the moon while the wind through the willow plays us a tune. We can lie on a blanket out back in the yard and wish for our future on a faraway star. And you'll feel the passion time after time. I press your sweet lips to mine. We can dance to the radio right up till dawn. Till you drift off to dream in my arms. You might be hundreds or more miles away, or you might be just down the street. But there'll be a hunger deep in your eyes that I'll recognize when we meet. It might take hours or it might take years, but this is the song you will hear. Let's hold hands on the porch swing under the moon while the wind through the willows plays us a tune. We can lie on a blanket out back in the yard and wish for our future on a faraway star. You'll feel the passion as time after time I press your sweet lips to mine. We can dance to the radio right up till dawn, till you drift off to dream in my arms. And you'll feel the passion time after time. I press your sweet lips to mine. We can dance to the radio right up till dawn, till you drift off to dream in my arms. That's it.
Love it.
Awesome.
It was beautiful, Big
Thank
Chap.
you, man.
That was great.
You really do have a great voice, dude. That's like
it's a little Travis Tritt
Yeah,
right
you
there.
do. You do. Twisted, yeah, I'm going to pull up that video and we'll do that at the end. Thank you. That'll be great. And Eddie, ready to do?
Hey, Austin's back. What up, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, God bless you too, Rick. It's good to see you. Did you see his comment, Big Chap, while you were singing?
No.
He said he was having a let me find it.
I need to scroll back up. I missed a lot.
There you go. At the pub, drinking cold beer, listening to Big Chap.
Hell yeah, that's cool, bro.
Right? Gone international, Big Chap.
Yeah. I appreciated everybody in chat. I'm humbled for sure.
All right, Eddie, I'm going to put you up on big screen here, and then I'm going to try to get this link for Twisted and Twisted Lady.
All right. You know what? When you're all set.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I think we're
Sorry.
all set.
Yep. You're good to go.
All right. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled, I will lay me down, like a bridge over troubled water. Me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the street, yeah, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, and darkness comes, and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down, like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has to shine, all your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will leave
Wonderful, Eddie. I love that song, and I know Silver Girl does.
That's
I
awesome.
loved that you were here for that, Silver Girl. That's fantastic. Yeah, thank you so much, Eddie, for playing. Okay, we have a video that is from Twisted's cousin. I'm going to try to share it here. If it gets all wonky, somebody let me know. Hey, Pablo. And I'll
Gotta say hi
have,
to Auntie Silver Girl. Gotta say hi to
yeah,
Silver Girl.
Sophie's
and I'll
trash.
have somebody else share it.
Snoring.
Oh, here it's Sophie, and his ears went up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me know in the chat or on panel if it gets like buffering or weird. I'm not sure how great my connection is, so I'm gonna give this a go, but it might be weird. Okay.
I can't get it on my own. You just talk sanitation. So Jesus walked on the water, and I know that. Sometimes think that preacher man likes to do a little walk. I can't get it on my own. Yeah, you don't like the way I'm living. You just leave this long-haired red-headed country boy alone. A rich boy goes to college, and a poor boy goes to work. A poor girl wants to marry. The drunkard wants another drink of wine, and the politician wants a vote. For me, I ain't asking for much at all, but I will take another toke. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I can't get it all on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired, red-headed country boy alone. Yeah.
Nice.
If I can take it down here. There we go. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, Twisted. If you'd ever want to come and play, that'd be awesome. Have him come up on
I'd
panel.
love to chill around a fire like that, man.
Yeah, I know, right? That's
Yeah,
what I really wish we were all doing.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, and if
All
any of
right.
you guys want to sing tomorrow too, or today or tomorrow, I don't know what the time change. Sunday. It's gonna be on my channel, so I'd love to have all you guys there if you want to come on the
Awesome.
panel and sing. And it'll be StreamYard, so it won't be. Well, if anyone's been watching, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it'll be on StreamYard on my channel, and
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, Pa EMT invited us all over to his place for a fire ring there. So
oh, right
potluck.
on.
Yeah, I wish that'd be great. All right. Well, thank you so much,
Yeah,
everybody,
yeah.
for coming here and hanging out tonight. And, I kind of used the After Dark, made me think of Dangerous Freedom, of course. But I was just feeling all nostalgic and wanting to hang out and talk with all of you. So thank you for being here. And, I just love all you people.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
All right.
we all
Well,
love you. You had a great panel and I was listening most of the time, but I was working too. But you had a great panel. Awesome community, awesome people. I met new people. I knew
yeah,
a lot of people. But
me too.
yeah.
There were some new names in the chat. I love seeing that. And it's always great to meet new people, and especially, not always, it doesn't have to be people who are totally like-minded, but people who are, willing to listen to each other and hear each other out and,
Yeah.
be encouraging. I'm
Absolutely.
all about that. So thank you to all of you for being that way. And
you know the same.
yeah, I love you guys. We're stronger together. Let's keep trying to unite people, that's really where it's at. I think that's what we need to be focusing on moving forward, and rest in peace, Ron Carter, Dangerous Freedom. You're always on my mind, and especially when I'm up here streaming and missing you. So thank you to all of you for being here. Much love. God bless. And I'm sure I'll see you all around somewhere on the YouTube streets soon.
Good night, everybody.
Much love.
Good night.
Night, everyone.